আচ্ছা স্যার, একটু দেখবেন তাও। চলবে স্যার, 2 ঘন্টা 2.5 ঘন্টা চলবে, আপনি তার মধ্যে। হ্যাঁ 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 হ্যাঁ। আমরা আশা করছি এটা ইন্টারন্যাশনাল এগ্রিমেন্ট হবে। থ্যাংক ইউ স্যার, থ্যাংক ইউ।
Hello, are you listening?
Yes, sir. Yes, Professor Alexander.
Thank you.
Good noon, sir. It is afternoon in India, but noon in Russia. Welcome, Professor Borai.
Good evening, Dr. Ray. Good evening.
Thank you, sir.
How are you?
I am fine. Professor Alexander also joined. And
I have not seen Alexander so far.
Yeah,
He must be joining.
I heard the sound, voice of Professor Alexander. Mr. Mikhail Kiselev also joined.
Yeah, he has joined. Katin, he has also joined. Rashmindra joined. Victor joined. Madhusin joined. Dr. Madhusin joined. Usha joined.
Professor Kusumano, you have joined? Professor Kushumanov is not visible to me. Sir, have you joined? Respected Alexander Sistunov also joined. Ratnadi switched off. Yes. Sir, Professor Alexander is visible to me. CCI of Kosovo.
Yes.
Mr. Saptarshi Bhattacharya is present.
His daughter is present, I suppose, sir.
Yes, sir. I'm right here.
Yeah, please, your good name, please.
My good name is Rachana Bhattacharya. Rachana.
Rachana. Thank you. Mr. Saptarshi Bhattacharya will be present or not? You will
Sir,
be present.
yes, sir. He will be present right with me, but I'll be giving the final presentation.
Yeah. আমারটা দাও। রামাপ্রসাদ বাবু হসপিটালে।
काफी अच्छा प्रोडक्ट है सर अगर मैं जैसे हमारे बॉडी के बाद अच्छा बॉडी से टॉक्सिन क्या ऊपर है किसी को लो फीवर हो जाता है या लो बीपी प्रॉब्लम है तो उसमें बहुत अच्छा है हेयर फॉल किसी का होता है या ड्राइंग स्किन होता है सारे गैस्ट्रिक प्रॉब्लम किसी को है तो उसमें बहुत अच्छा है इसका अच्छा इसका जो स्ट्रेस आ रहा है ये है कि बहुत ही अच्छा स्क्रीन भी काफी सारे विटामिन हैं और सर इसमें 8-9 सारा हो गया और एनर्जी इसमें है और वाटर इसमें तो काफी अच्छा प्रोडक्ट है
তোমাকে আগে ওটাকে খোলো এমনি খোলো তারপরে শেয়ার স্ক্রিনে গিয়ে দেখো ওটাকে পুরো ফুল স্ক্রিন করো আগে তারপর শেয়ার স্ক্রিনে গিয়ে দেখো
ফুল আসছে না কেন
আসবে ফুল স্ক্রিন করো এবার শেয়ার স্ক্রিনে গিয়ে খুলতে হবে
Yeah, now the full screen is visible.
Professor Alexander, can we start now? Professor Alexander Magnitsky, please. Response, please. Can we start now?
Рашиде बोलबो एकबार
हाँ
Уважаемый Александр, господин директор колледжа просит вас, можно ли сейчас начать?
I think our voice is not audible to them.
It is audible to me.
Good morning. Good evening.
Yes, but they are not responding. Sweta, are you there? Sweta, are you there? Is our voice audible at CCI? Kostroma.
Уважаемые коллеги из Кострома, наши спрашивают, вы нас слышите?
Yes, they replied yes.
They have replied.
From Kostoma University, they replied yes.
Yeah. So, can we start the program now?
Professor Nourov Alexander Rudolovich joined. Respected Professor Nourov Alexander Rudolovich and respected Mr. Alexander Sistunov, have you joined? Sir, एकटू राशियाने ट्रांसलेट कर दी.
Господа, директор колледжа спрашивает, успели ли вы присоединиться к нам? Профессора, уважаемые профессора, Александр, он сказал, Родионов, что ли, я не совсем понял. Кто у нас присутствует пока? Кто успел присоединиться, вы не могли бы представиться?
Здравствуйте, здесь профессор Сергей Кусманов и здесь профессор Александр Перечухин.
Hello, welcome to introduce two professors to you, Professor Kusmanov on my right and Professor Grichukin on my left.
Машите руку в кадре.
Thank you, sir. So late we can start.
С вашего разрешения можно начать переговоры?
Yes, we can start.
So, with permission from the authorities of both the countries, the Kostroma Chamber of Commerce, Barakpur Rashtraguru Shodharnath College and Sri Guru Ram Rai College, I would like to invite you all to the Foreign Trade in Post-COVID Situation Indo-Russia Roundtable web conference. With this brief introduction and my welcome to all, I would request our principal from Barakpur Rashtraguru Shodharnath College, Professor Monojit Rai, to deliver the welcome address to all. We have Professor Monojit Rai for the welcome address.
Good noon, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of Barakpur Rashtraguru Shodharnath College, it is my proud privilege to welcome respected Mr. Alexander Sistunov, Director of Department of Economic Development of Kostroma region, Russia. Respected Mr. Valentin Orlov, President, Kostroma Chamber of Commerce and Industry. Respected Professor Nourov Alexander Rudolovich, Rector of Kostroma State University. Sir, we are very honored for your presence today. I'd like to welcome respected Professor Alexander Magnifici, Kostroma State University, respected Professor Sergei Kusumanov, Director of Institute of Mathematics and Natural Sciences, Kostroma State University, respected Professor G. Alexander Pavlovich, Kostroma State University, respected Mrs. Natalia Mikhailvaskaya, Director of State Organization Business Sector Region, respected Mr. Igor Yurevich Isakov, Principal, Export Support Center of Kostroma Region, respected Mr. Vasily Nikolaevich, Chief Expert and Principal of State Organization Business Center of Kostroma Region, respected Mr. Dmitry Alexandrovich Bolezanov, Head of Marketing Department, Buish Chemical Plant, respected Mr. Mikhail Kiselev, Principal, NPOPK Limited, respected Mr. Joseph Itkin, Executive Director, Exactro, Russia, respected Mrs. Tatiana Kuznetsova, General Director, Hotel Ekanterina, respected Mrs. Svetlana Stepkina, Director, Grand Hotel Aristocrat, Russia, respected Mrs. Elena Skieva, Director of IA Hotel, Russia, respected Mr. Sergei Ivanov, Director of Department of Agro-Industry Complex of Kosovo region, respected Mr. Andrei Grebensikov, Representative of Information Technology, respected Professor Vinoy Anand Borai, Principal of C. Guru Ram Rai PG College, respected Sri Dev Rai Chaudhuri, President Governing Body, and also State Government Representative at Barakuda Sundarnath College, West Bengal, India, respected Mr. Somrat Sharnal, General Secretary of Himalayan Hospitality and Tourism Development Network, respected Mr. Shaunak Ghosh, co-founder, director of IFA Driving Processes Optimization, India, respected Mr. Siddhartha Shankar Sen, branch manager, Systonics India Limited. Systonics in the largest instrument manufacturing company of India, scientific instrument manufacturing company. Respected Mr. Amit Kothari, Director, Engineer Comtech Private Limited. Respected Mr. Arjun Basurai, Secretary, NatureMate Nature Club, India. Respected Mr. Saptarshi Bhattacharya, Director, Parjatak Guru Tours Travels Private Limited. Respected Mr. Rajiv Mukherjee, Director, Right Brain Technology, Kolkata, India. Respected Mr. Samrat Maulik, co-founder, Escovier Foundation, India. Respected Mr. Jitendra Rawat, Marketing Manager, Essence Outfit India Private Limited. Respected Mr. Horst Khemka, Director of Educative Assam, India. Respected Mr. Atin Banerjee, Director, Instasol Transcontinental LLP, India. Respected Mr. Soumitra Devnath, Director of Unique Tourism, Kolkata, India. And the respected academicians and peer members present, I welcome you all from deep core of my heart. I feel highly elated to have our Russian delegates with us today. Our Barakpur Rashtraguru Surendranath College is 67 years old college with 155 teachers, 5,700 plus students, 94 support staff. We have 2 beautiful campuses along with boys and girls hostels facility. We offer 23 undergraduate honors courses and 7 postgraduate courses. We are ISO 9001 2015, ISO 14001 2015, and also ISO 45001 2018 certified organization. We had completed 4th cycle of NAC accreditation successfully, and we are proud to say that we received College with Potential for Excellence status from University Grant Commission of India. Today we arrange this web conference to make a bridge between Kostoma, Kolkata and Dehradun. Though the cities and we belong from different geographic locations, the story of Indo-Russian friendship and cordial relationship began with a visit by Indian Prime Minister Jawaharlal Nehru to the Soviet Union in June 1955. Our objective is to develop industry-academia relationship, academia-academia relationship, industry-industry relationship. From a long period ago, Russians read Rabindranath Tagore and Indians read Maxim Gorky with great interest. What is river Volga to Kostoma people, river Ganga to equivalent to us? Though the climates are different for 2 regions, I am feeling extremely happy to extend our warm hands from our warm hearts. So I like to say to our Russian friends, Dobro Pozalovet ot dushi. I strongly believe that unity, friendship, and warm relationship with respect to trade, academics, research, cultural values, tourism promotion, exchange of views will definitely enrich us all. Hope the world will be normal again and we will be able to meet soon with physical presence of you all. Again, I welcome you all in this conference. Thank you. Namaste.
Thank you very much, Dr. Monojit Roy, the principal of Barakpur Rashtraguru Shunnath College, Kolkata, India. Now over to the Russian counterpart, we will have the welcome speech by Mr. Alexander Alexandrovich Shristunov, the Director of Department of Economic Development of Kostroma region. Over to Russia, the welcome speech by Mr. Shristunov. Please, sir.
Добрый день, уважаемые индийские партнеры и все участники конференции. Я буду говорить на родном русском языке, потому что с английским у меня не все так хорошо, как у вас.
Good afternoon, dear Indian partners and all the conference participants. On behalf of the administration of Kostroma region and on my own behalf, let me speak in Russian, because my English is not that good.
Позвольте от лица администрации Костромской области, от себя лично приветствовать вас сегодня на первом совместном таком мероприятии.
On behalf of the Kostroma region, let me welcome you to our first joint event today.
Дипломатические отношения между нашими странами были установлены еще в 1947 году, и основным документом сегодня является договор о дружбе и сотрудничестве между Российской Федерацией и Республикой Индии 1993 года.
Diplomatic relations between our countries were established in 1947. The fundamental document of Russian-Indian relations is the Treaty of Unity and Cooperation between the Russian Federation and the Republic of India as of January 28, 1993.
Характерной чертой российско-индийских связей является высокая интенсивность политических и контактов. Ежегодно проходят встречи и переговоры на высшем уровне, на которых обсуждаются ключевые сферы сотрудничества двух стран, а также актуальные международные и региональные проблемы.
A characteristic feature of Russian-Indian relations is the political contacts. Summits and negotiations concerning two areas of cooperation between the two countries, as well as discussions are held at the highest level.
Хотелось бы, чтобы и наша сегодняшняя конференция стала началом этапа долгосрочного сотрудничества между предприятиями Костромской области и вашими компаниями.
We would like our conference to become the first mile of a long-term cooperation between enterprises and state structures of Kostroma region and the Republic of India.
Несколько слов об цифрах. Среднегодовой объем внешнеторгового оборота Костромской области с Индией составляет немного, 13 миллионов долларов.
The average annual external turnover of Kostroma region with India is not that big. It's $13 million.
Но потенциал высок. Сегодня основной статьей экспорта Костромской области в Индию является фанера.
But the potential is quite high. The main export item of Kostroma region to India is plywood.
Костромская область, в свою очередь, импортирует из Индии запасные для двигателей, одежду, драгоценные металлы и камни для ювелирной промышленности.
Kostroma region, in its turn, imports from India spare parts for engines, clothes, as well as precious metals and stones for the jewelry industry.
А ювелирная промышленность наряду с деревообрабатывающим комплексом для нас является одной из ведущих отраслей костромской экономики.
The jewelry sector, which along with the woodworking industry, is one of the main economic sectors of the region.
У нас не добывается ни одного грамма золота, но у нас есть умельцы, мастера своего дела ювелирного искусства.
We do not mine gold at all, but we have very good masters of jewelry here.
Изделия костромских производителей под общим брендом «Кострома» ювелирная столица России широко известны за пределами региона и за рубежом.
Products of Kostroma manufacturers under the brand name Kostroma, the jewelry capital of Russia, are widely known far beyond the bounds of the region.
Что касается развития связей туристической отрасли, что Кострома является хорошо расположенным регионом по отношению к центрам России, таких как Санкт-Петербург либо Москва.
As far as tourism is concerned, Kostroma region occupies a favorable geographical position for the development of tourism, not that as St. Petersburg and Moscow.
Низкий уровень негативного промышленного воздействия, огромная лесопокрытая площадь создают предпосылки формирования экологически чистого региона и экологически чистого туристического продукта.
A low level of negative industrial impact, a huge forested area, makes the region ecologically clean and attractive for development of various types of tourism.
Мы ежегодно принимаем у себя около миллиона гостей из наших соседних регионов Российской Федерации и из зарубежных стран. Конечно, этот год принес свои коррективы в связи с пандемией коронавирусной инфекции.
The region hosts about 1 million tourists a year from abroad and from our domestic neighboring regions. Currently, we are quite in a difficult situation related to the spread of coronavirus infection.
Это существенно снизило наши возможности в плане прямых и деловых контактов между нашими странами. Поэтому сегодня мы должны найти новые оптимальные пути взаимодействия и точки соприкосновения.
This fact has significantly narrowed the range of options in terms of personal business context between our countries. So, as of now, we must find new optimal ways of interaction and common ground that I think we are going to find during our today's conference.
Одним из основных направлений сотрудничества можно говорить о том, что это сотрудничество можно развивать в ювелирной промышленности, в расширении поставок продукции лесопромышленного комплекса, а также в сферах машиностроения.
The main areas of our cooperation, as I see them today, are as follows: interaction in the jewelry sector, timber products delivery expansion, cooperation in mechanical engineering.
Кроме этого, в качестве основного базисного документа, закрепляющего начало нашего сотрудничества, предлагаю, уважаемые партнеры, рассмотреть возможность подписания протокола о торгово-экономическом и культурном взаимодействии между Костромской областью и штатом Западная Бенгалия.
In addition, I suggest we consider signing a protocol on trade as a basic document validating our cooperation, economic and cultural interaction between Kazakhstan and the states of West Bengal.
Данный документ можно составить в ближайшее время, обменяться своими предложениями в оба адреса и подписать очно, либо на вашей территории, либо у нас. Милости просим.
So we are ready to enter into the contract, to sign the document. We are looking forward to hearing from you your suggestions, while we will quickly work out and take into account.
Мы будем рады приветствовать вас на Костромской земле, на берегах древней реки Волги.
We will be glad to welcome you here on our Kostroma land and on the banks of the great Volga River.
И заключить с вами взаимовыгодные контракты.
And enter into mutually beneficial agreements with you.
Спасибо.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for your beautiful speech. Definitely, we'll go for memorandum of understanding and also agreements. when the situation will normal and we'll meet physically for memorandum of understanding and also for trade agreements. Thank you, sir. Now, may I request Professor Vinay Anand Borai, Principal of Sri Guru Ram Rai PG College, for his presentation.
I'm B.A. Borai, Principal, Guru Ram Rai Postgraduate College, Dehradun. First of all, I'm highly thankful to Dr. Manojit Ray, Principal BRC College, who has organized this wonderful conference on, especially during the COVID period, because COVID period is a typical thing which we people are facing nowadays. And I'm also thankful to Alexander Sevistanov, Director, Economic Development, Department of Economic Development of University of Kostroma. Then Vladimir Orlov, President of Chambers of Commerce and Industry of Kostroma, Russia. In fact, I visited Kostroma long back, and I have got very good relations with the Department of Economics and Alexander and various other people in Kostroma. In fact, India and Russia, these are natural partners, and we have got a long-lasting friendship with each other country. And most of the time, India has trusted on Russia, and Russia has trusted on India. Our Honorable Prime Minister, he also visited Russia, and after 2014, we have found that our export and import, the international trade with Russia is continuously increasing. Next slide, please.
Next slide. Next slide, please.
Yes. India and Russia, see, if we see actually Russia is the biggest oil producer country in the world after Saudi Arabia. And India has got very good consumption, and we are a consuming country of it. So from various natural resources point of view, Russia and India both are very important nations for each other. Whether you talk about the armaments, whether you talk about the military equipments or the various type of other equipments, Russia is a very important partner of India. And from nature point of view, if we geographically see, it looks. And there is one more thing. When you will visit Kostroma or Russia, you will find my Indian partners, they will find over there that you will feel homely once you are in Kostroma or Russia anywhere. Next. Next slide, please. Yeah, see, this table shows the total exports of Russia were 4,49,963.7 million in 2018. Then total imports were 2,38,151.4 million in 2018. Total forest cover of Russia is 49.4%. The total land area of Russia is covered by the forest, that is approximately 50%. That is a big thing for the world, for entire world. Total area of Russia is largest in terms of territory. The data shows that 17,75,400 square kilometer, that is largest square kilometer, that is largest in terms of territory. When we talk about India, we have also got 32,87,263 square kilometers. The exports of India in US dollar terms are very important for us. $7,750.2 million in 2018. Then in 2019, it was 2,637 million in January to April only in 2019. When we talk about the imports from India for Russia, it is 3,219.9 million. That is 2018 year. Then again, January to April, it was 1,434.7. It was 2019. Then again, Indian investment in USSR Russia is 13 billion US dollars, and the Russian investment in India is 18 billion US dollar. There is one more thing. There is one petroleum company which is most of the shareholding was taken by the Russian company. That is also included in this one. Next one. Next slide, please. Yes, actually, when we talk about the Kostroma region, from the history point of view, Kostroma is very important state because Kostroma, the Tsars of Russia, they came from Kostroma only. So that is very important from historical point of view. Then traditional center of textile industry. When we talk about the economy of Kostroma, it is having traditional center of textile industry. Then jewelry and art. In some slides, you will find that we took the photographs when I visited Russia, Kostroma, various photographs, the excellent jewelry, art, designing. There is an institute which is giving training of jewelry designing that I had seen first time in my life while I visited various countries of Europe and Canada and US. But I found such a thing in Kostroma only. Kostroma is an industrial city. It is also an industrial city. It has got machine building and metal industry, then electronics and tool making, furniture and light industry, power energy, wood processing. Actually, wood processing is wonderful again of Kostroma. And you know, 50% of Russia is full of woods only, forests only. So Russia is very much rich in resource of forestry, power energy, wood processing, forest, jewelry industry. Again, jewelry industry is also very important when my Indian partners, they will visit because we feel Kostroma and Russia is the best place to visit for tourism and all these things. When they will visit, they will find all these things. Few pics of visits of myself and the staff. Dr. G.S. Rawat is also sitting in the same conference. He was also, one time he was also with me, while in 2007, I think I was the only one who visited Kostroma. So in 2012, we went for a conference in Kostroma University. And in 2007, I went for the conference in the Kostroma University. Then SDRR College, Dehradun to Kostroma, state of Russia, where we participated in seminar and visited many places. Our trip was funded by University Grants Commission, New Delhi, and subsidized by, our stay was subsidized, because it was provided by Kostroma University, Department of Economics or their administration. Next slide, please. See, this was an occasion when this thing, foundation of their Department of Economics and Management was the day. We visited, myself and Dr. Vijay Rawat. We are sitting in a Kostroma Chambers of Commerce room here. Then we visited a place where gold designing takes place. So this peacock, you can see a peacock. This was a unique thing which we saw in our life. So this is the picture of that one. Then there is a famous fire tower in Kostroma city. So there is a crowd. I'm having a banner in my hand. I'm standing in between this one. So there was a march from university up to this tower. So we participated in this march also. Then there is another thing which is also designed by gold and something like this. So these type of things we saw. I wanted to show you that what type of things we saw there. Then we are meeting in a Kostroma Chambers of Commerce and Industry. Next, please. See, here we are in that Jewelry Designing Institute. That jewelry, these two photographs given above are related to Jewelry Designing Institute, and we found that the students, they are working day and night on various designings. So this was my first experience in my life. I saw an institute like this in Kostroma. Then here we are signing an agreement, that is MOU. there was a memorandum of association in between University of Kostroma and Shri Guru Ram Rai Postgraduate College, Dehradun, and we visited Kostroma. Kostroma's Dr. Alexander, and they visited my college, and they learned something from we people. We learned a lot from those people. Here there is a meeting of this is Chamber of Commerce again, and we organized a lot of meetings in Kostroma. So this is part of one of those meetings. Next slide, please. See, Kostroma is a historical place. I told you in beginning. This building is the building of the University of Kostroma. Because it is a large building, but we took some snaps. Then the wonderful thing is the Kremlin, where Dr. Alexander, myself, and Dr. Robert, we visited. This is known as the seat of the government of Soviet Union. So this is, then there are some souvenirs in some museums or some markets which we visited over there. So we have got our long-lasting memories of Kostroma, which I wanted to share with you because this is one of the wonderful places. Next slide, please. Yeah, what India Russian can do. We since we are economics people, Alexander was also economist, so we were planning what we can do together. For example, India should increase exports of agriculture, horticulture, dairy products to Russia. We have surplus of these products. Russians enhance tourism with each other. Indians will feel more homely in Russia, economically more suitable to each other. From economic point of view, Indians will feel more easy in Russia. India can or should import petroleum gas byproducts from Russia. Byproducts of gas and petrol are there is a list of number of products. Forest-based industrial raw material can be imported from Russia because they have got best kind of wood, which are seen over there. The Kostroma has jewelry designing institutions of high quality. Indians can get training over there, and we can also do the same thing. We can start such courses in our country. Kostroma has lots of wonderful historical places to visit. One can enjoy any kind of transportation in Kostroma. Even trams are there, rail is there, air is there, then river transportation, the ships are there, which can go. The river Volga is very important for Russia. It's just like our Ganga. And Kostroma and Russia should make more ease of businesses for the Indians. It can enhance more cooperation. Russian chambers of commerce and Indian chambers of commerce should make India-Russia cooperation plans. Next, please. Yeah, I'm highly thankful to Dr. Monojit Ray, Principal, Barakpur Rashtra Guru Sumnath College, with the potential for excellence by University Grants Commission, college with the potential for excellence, and we are also college with the potential for excellence. That's why we met each other, and we have gone for a long MOU with each other. Professor Alexander of Kostroma University of Technology, Kostroma, I'm highly thankful to him too, because he also took a lot of pains to organize this wonderful meeting of entrepreneurs, of academicians, of university people, of college people. Thanks to all my colleagues, those who are listening to me with all patience. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Now over to Russia.
We now have the welcome speech by Mr. Valentin Orlov, the President of the Chamber of Commerce and Industry of Kostroma region. Over to Russia.
Спасибо. Уважаемые дамы и господа, мне очень приятно присутствовать на этом совещании, которое мы впервые вместе с вами проводим. Особенно хочется отметить, что здесь встречается наш старый знакомый господин Бараи, который, я смотрю, так же, как и я, немножко больше посидел, но остался таким же бодрым и веселым.
Dear ladies and gentlemen, we are ready to welcome you here from Kostroma, and we are glad that it's not the first our meeting. I remember Mr. Gray, as far as I see, he also got pale, so he's just kind of gray a little bit, but we're really great to see all of you here.
Немного о том, что за структура работает вместе с вами.
A little bit about our structure that working with you today.
Союз торгово-промышленная палата – некоммерческая, негосударственная организация, миссией которой является развитие экономики Костромской области путем создания благоприятных условий для развития всех видов предпринимательской деятельности.
The Union Chamber of Commerce and Industry of Kostroma region is a non-profit, non-governmental organization, which mission is to promote the development of the economy of Kostroma region by creating favorable conditions for the development of all types of business activity.
Особенно можно отметить следующие приоритетные направления. Продвижение товаров, работ, услуг костромских предприятий на внутреннем и внешнем рынке.
Among all the priorities areas are as follows: promotion of goods, services, intellectual property of Kostroma enterprises in the domestic and foreign markets.
Экспертиза и удостоверение сертификатов страны происхождения.
Examination and certification of certificates of the country of origin.
Услуги по внешнеэкономической и выставочной деятельности, выставки, презентации, бизнес-миссии, деловые встречи.
Services for foreign economic and exhibition activities, organization of exhibitions, presentations, business missions, business meetings.
Услуги по экспертизе товаров.
Services for the examination of goods.
Деловое образование.
Business education.
Информационные услуги и ряд других.
Informational support, legal consulting services and others.
Торгово-промышленная палата включает в свой состав все организации предприятия, всех сфер экономики области.
The Union Chamber of Commerce and Industry of Kostroma region unites enterprises and organizations of all sectors of the economy.
На сегодня состав торгово-промышленной палаты на 495 членов из 30 тысяч субъектов предпринимательской деятельности в Костромской области.
So today the total number of members of the Chamber of Commerce and Industry is 495 among 30 subjects.
В основном это розничная торговля, IT-сфера, производство, агропредприятия, общепит и консалтинговые фирмы.
Among them are retail companies, among them public catering, consulting, and other companies.
В нашей первой встрече мы постарались присоединить к нашему разговору предприятия, которые могут вызывать взаимный интерес.
During our first meeting, we tried to unite those companies having mutual beneficial relations and interest.
Это научные сотрудники институтов, программисты, аграрии и связанные с ними химические производства.
So they are different areas, specialists, programmers, agricultural workers, and chemical factory that is connected with them.
У нас в стране славятся сыр, рыба, вода, яйца, мед, грибы, ягоды, иван-чай, молочное мороженое, которые производятся нашими производителями и пользуются спросом не только в нашей области, но и в других регионах и за рубежом.
Kostroma is famous by our cheese, famous fish, water, eggs, honey, mushrooms, berries, ice creams, fireweed. They are the goods used by they're always on demand, not only in the territory of the Kostroma region, but abroad and within our Kostroma region.
Не останавливаясь подробно на каждом этих предприятиях, Буйский химический завод – это один из участников нашей конференции, он более подробно расскажет о себе.
One of participants to our conference is Uski Chemical Factory, and we will see more detail a little bit later during our conference.
Торгово-промышленная палата на сегодняшний день является одним из центров деловой активности в области, созданным для поддержки и помощи предпринимателям, для развития деловых контактов, как в регионе, так и с другими регионами, а также со странами СНГ и зарубежными странами.
The Chamber of Commerce and Industry is today one of the center of business activity in Kostroma region, created to support and help businessmen to develop business contacts, both in Kostroma region and with other regions, as well as with the CIS countries and countries of the far abroad.
Уважаемые коллеги, Торгово-промышленная палата направила вам презентации с необходимыми координатами. Считаю, что предприниматели Индии с интересом и пользой смогут реализовать свои контакты с нашей областью.
Dear colleagues, we have already sent you all details about our contacts, and we are looking forward to mutual beneficial cooperation.
Спасибо за внимание.
Thank you for attention.
Thank you very much to Mr. Valentin Orlov for your wonderful deliberation, and you have already sent your contacts. We also have done the same. Thank you very much for your speech. And next, back to India, we have Sri Deb Roy Chaudhary, the President and West Bengal government representative in the governing body. We have Sri Deb Roy Chaudhary.
May I request Mr. Brutinder Bhattacharya to translate line by line the speech of Mr. Deb Roy Chaudhary. Mr. Brutinder Bhattacharya?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Roy Chaudhary will tell line by line,
Yes,
and you please.
yes, yeah, I'll translate his speech.
Good afternoon. I am extremely delighted. Barakpur Rashtraguru Surendranath College is organizing foreign trade in post-COVID situation Indo-Russia Roundtable Web Conference in collaboration with Kostroma Chamber of Commerce Industry, Kostroma, Russia, and Sri Guru Ram Rai PG College, Dehradun, India.
Добрый день, уважаемые коллеги. Я очень рад приветствовать и очень рад тому, что состоится и сейчас происходит этот круглый стол между нашими колледжами. Но название колледжа вы знаете. И коллеги из Костромской области.
I am conveying my sincere gratitude and thanks to all respected Russian dignitaries present, along with Rector and Professor of Kostroma State University.
Приветствую и выражаю свою благодарность и искреннее уважение всем профессорам Костромского государственного университета и других коллег торговой палаты Костромы.
I am also conveying my heartiest greetings to all Indian organizations and professors present in the web conference.
Также приветствую всех участвующих из индийской стороны, профессоров и предпринимателей.
Nowadays, the earth is changing, and we all should think about global development for the interest of human civilization. It is really a great opportunity for us that our Russian friends and sisters extended their hands towards us from Kostroma.
Сейчас все меняется во всем мире. И для нас это большая возможность придумать новые методологии для развития бизнеса. И на этом моменте я особо благодарен моим коллегам, друзьям из России, которые согласились сотрудничать с нами.
I am strongly believe that the Barakpur Rashtraguru Surendranath College will be successful to connect Kolkata, Costa Roma, and Dehradun and its people to a great extent in future.
Я уверен, что наш колледж, который находится в городе Баракпур, недалеко от Калькутты, успеет соединить города Калькутта и еще город Дехрадун и Кострома с целью обеспечить поддержку для развития взаимовыгодных торговых отношений.
I am also happy to know that Costa State University, Barakpur Rashtraguru Surendranath College are thinking about an international agreement for teaching and research.
Тому еще и рад, что Костромской государственный университет и наш колледж сейчас готовит совместные обучение для подготовки специалистов.
It is my happiest opportunity to invite dignitaries of Kostroma Chamber of Commerce, Industry, Kostroma State University, and Guru Ramrai PG College, Barakpur, Rashtraguru Surendranath College, Kolkata, when the art will be known.
Когда обстановка во всем мире нормализируется, буду очень рад пригласить коллег из Государственного университета Костромы и Торговой палаты Костромы к нам.
I wish all the successes of this web conference. Thank you all.
Желаю успехов нашего сегодняшнего круглого стола. Благодарю вас за внимание.
Yeah, thank you very much. That was indeed a well-thought discussion by the president of the governing body. And now it is once more over to Russia, where we'll be seeing the presentation about Kostroma region in English. Over to Russia for the presentation about Kostroma region in English. Thank you.
Now we would like to proudly present a PowerPoint presentation about our city.
You're most welcome.
Он отправили. Все пришло.
But these are charts. Kolol, I think the presentation is over.
Thank you for watching.
Thank you so much. Kolol, now it is time for the speech of Kostroma region Deputy Director of the Agency of Investment and Entrepreneurship Development of the Kostroma region, Razdin Vasily Nikolaevich. Over to Russia for speech of Mr. Razdin Vasily Nikolaevich.
So, good afternoon, dear colleagues. We are representative of the Touristical Informational Center of the Kostroma region. This is our director, Mr. Vasily Rasadin. And I am expert. My name is Ksenia Cherkashova. So, first of all, we should say a few words about our region. Kostroma is a small, quiet town on the banks of the Volga River. Kostroma is also part of the golden ring of Russian towns, and our region is near from Moscow, less than 400 kilometers, so it isn't any problems coming here. Kostroma is a very old city. It is 867 years old. People can see here old buildings, monasteries, churches, and that can be called examples of the traditional Russian culture. Kostroma is known as birthplace of the great Russian royal dynasty, the Romanovs. And tourists can see in our region some places and objects linking with the royal person. The most famous object is the Ipatyevsky monastery. All children and adults in our country know about Snow Maiden. Snow Maiden is a fairy tale person, a young snow lady, and she is one of the New Year and winter's symbols. And our city, Kostroma, is home of Snow Maiden. Kostroma region is also known as cheese and jewelry capital of our country, and many tourists came in Kostroma to see our jewelry factories and to buy some original and beautiful jewelry. This is also one of So, cheese is also one of the symbols of Kostroma region. Our production is high quality, tasty, and very fresh, and our region is proud of this production. And we should also say a few words about our Touristical Informational Center and our work. Tourists can get here informational support about our city, about our region, about social and cultural life in our city. And more useful information they can find on our touristical portals. 1 second, please. So, more useful information you can find on our touristic portal www.kostroma.travel.ru, and we hope that our website can be useful for guests from many countries. We have support not only Russian language but also English, German, French, and Chinese. And on our portal, we also have information about infrastructure. So, for example, we have more than 400 restaurants and 68 hotels and guest homes. So, we will be happy to see you in our region, and we hope you enjoy it. Thank you for attention.
Thank you. Thank you, madam, for your beautiful presentation and inviting us at Kostroma. It is also our pleasure to invite you in Dehradun and Kolkata.
Thank you so much for the informative presentation, and I'm sure we are attracted by it. And now again over to Russia, we have the speech by Igor Yurievich Isakov, the head of Kostroma Region Export Support Center. Over to Russia, we want to listen to the head of Kostroma Region Export Support Center.
Good day, dear Hindu friends. I'm Igor Isakov. I'm a head of Export Support Center of Kostroma Region. And first of all, some words about us. Export Support Center of Kostroma Region is a non-profit state organization providing support to small and medium-sized enterprises of Kostroma Region in the field of foreign economy activity and non-resource export. The center was opened in April 2018. About on the main objectives. With the involvement of small and medium enterprises of Kostroma Region in export activities, stimulation of export activities, stimulation of exciting exporters, facilitation the entry of Kostroma exporters into foreign markets of goods, services, and technologies. Services are the biggest opportunity for us. Improving the competitiveness and efficiency of export-oriented enterprises in the Kostroma region. And what we do, we are working to increase the number of exporters of Kostroma region, increase the export of services of Kostroma region, attract new small and medium enterprises of Kostroma to you who can make a job with you, dear friends. Yeah, thank you. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for your offers and your statement to help the Indians to set up any kind of export-import related activities.
My pleasure. My pleasure.
Yeah, I'm sure the business persons on our end will be taking note of this. And now we have the welcoming remarks by the rector of Kostroma State University, Naumov Alexander Rudolfovich. We will be listening to the rector of Kostroma State University. Please, sir.
Добрый день, дорогие друзья, дорогие индийские партнеры.
Good afternoon, dear friends, dear Indian partners.
Для меня честь представлять Костромской государственный университет.
Today, I'm honored to speak on behalf of Kostroma State University.
Мы представляем коллектив университета, госпожа Ангелина Кондратьева.
We have a team of people here who represent the State University. My name is Angelina, and I'm going to translate for the rector and other professors.
Профессор и директор Института естественных наук Сергей Кусманов.
We have Doctor of Science, Professor, and the Director of Physical, Mathematical, and Natural Sciences Department, Sergei Kusmanov.
И профессор Александр Гречухин.
And Professor Alexander Grichukin,
которые сегодня представят наши предложения по совместным научным возможным проектам и проектам в области образования.
Both gentlemen are going to present some information about potential joint venture.
Несколько слов о нашем университете.
Now, a few words about our university.
Ему более 100 лет.
The university is more than 100 years old.
И он расположен в одном из удивительных старинных городов России на берегах реки Волги.
It is located in one of the oldest, one of the ancient towns of Russia on the Volga River.
В нашем университете мы занимаемся образовательными программами в области естественных наук, гуманитарных наук и в области технических наук.
At the university, we have a range of programs which are focused on science, humanities, and some arts.
Мы имеем все уровни высшего образования, включая подготовку бакалавров, магистров и аспирантов.
We implement different forms of study, starting from bachelor, master. We also have graduate school, and we have also further professional education.
Много лет нас связывают добрые партнерские отношения с 62 партнерами из 23 стран мира.
For over some years, we have good relations with partners from 62 countries, from 23 countries with 62 partners.
И мы рады тому, что в числе наших партнеров и представители Индии.
And we're very happy that one of those partners is India.
Я надеюсь, что контактная информация университета останется у участников нашей конференции.
I hope very much that the contact information is going to stay with the Indian partners.
Мы искренне считаем, что совместная работа в области образования и науки движет все человечество.
We sincerely believe that mutual work between universities can really move the world.
Мы рады партнерским отношениям, мы рады друзьям.
We are happy to have new friends and new partners.
Сейчас я хотел бы передать слово для выступления своему коллеге и товарищу, профессору Сергею Кусманову.
Now I would like to give the floor to my friend and to professor of the physical and mathematical department, Sergei Kusmanov.
Нам надо несколько секунд для того, чтобы запустить презентацию.
Will you excuse us because we need a few moments to start a new presentation.
Okay. So in the meantime, can we hear to Professor? Can we hear to Professor of Kostroma State University, Grechkuhin Alexander Pavlovich?
Хорошо. Тогда выступает профессор Александр Гречухин. Сейчас мы запустим его. Пардон. Так, Сергей, тогда да? Да. Сергей, какая твоя? Just a second.
Sergei Kusmanov is going to be the first speaker, and then after him, we're going to listen to Alexander Grichukin.
Okay, no problem, madam.
Fine. That will be perfect.
Can you see our presentation now?
Yeah, we
are able to see your screen.
Yeah.
Is everything all right with the screen?
Yeah.
Our presentation, yes?
No, yet not the PPT file yet not opened. It is showing PPT files, the file list of files.
The total commander file is open, but not the PPT.
Just a second.
Yes,
Yeah.
no problem.
Yeah.
And here?
No.
Not yet.
No. Давайте еще раз попробуем.
Sir, upside there is a option, share option, share screen option.
Yeah, now it is visible.
It is visible to us.
Perfect now.
Perfect.
Добрый день, уважаемые коллеги.
Good afternoon, dear colleagues.
Сейчас я представлю один из научных проектов нашего университета.
Now I would like to introduce one of our scientific projects of the university.
Электролитно-плазменная обработка металлов и сплавов.
Which is the topic of the project is on your screen. Plasma electrolytic treatment of metals and alloys.
Это междисциплинарное научное направление.
Plasma electrolytic treatment of metals and alloys is an interdisciplinary area at the junctions of physics, chemistry, and material science.
Объектом исследования являются процессы и технологии модифицирования металлических поверхностей действием плазмы.
The object of research is the processes and technologies of modification of metal surfaces with the help of plasma.
Данная технология применяется в машиностроении, авиастроении, космических технологиях, медицине, военной промышленности.
This technology is used in mechanical engineering, aircraft manufacturing, space technology, medicine, and defense industry.
Ее задача заключается в увеличении ресурса деталей машин, улучшении их эксплуатационных характеристик.
Its task is to increase the durability of mechanical parts and to improve their operational characteristics.
Нами изучены физико-химические особенности процессов, разработано оборудование и технологии направленного изменения состава и свойств различных материалов.
We have studied the physical and chemical features of the process, developed equipment and technologies for directional changes in the composition and properties of various materials.
Особенностью технологии является простота оборудования, высокая скорость обработки и возможность совмещения нескольких технологических процессов в одну операцию.
The peculiarity of this technology is its simplicity of equipment, high processing speed, and the possibility of combining and replacing several technological processes in one operation.
Сама технология совмещает электрохимическую и химико-термическую обработку и приводит к формированию на поверхности металлических изделий различных покрытий.
The technology itself combines electrochemical and chemical thermal treatment and leads to the formation of various coatings on the surface of metal products.
Применение технологии отражено в обработке деталей различного назначения, даже металлизированных композитных материалов.
The use of technology is reflected in the processing of parts for various purposes, including metallized composite materials.
Системная работа позволила получить научный результат мирового уровня.
Systematic work allowed us to obtain a world-class scientific results.
В изучении некоторых аспектов мы обошли своих конкурентов из Китая, Европы, США, Ирана, Кореи.
In the study of some aspects, we are doing better than our competitors from China, the European Union, the USA, Iran, and Korea.
Это подтверждено публикациями в высокорейтинговых журналах, ростом цитирования работ и постоянным финансированием научных проектов.
This is confirmed by publications in high-rated journals, the growth of quoting awards, and constant funding from scientific funds.
Системность работы и финансирования позволили создать комплекс лабораторий и внедрить результаты научных исследований в образовательный процесс.
Systematic work and funding allowed us to create a number of laboratories and make the results of scientific research a part of the educational process.
Сейчас в ВУЗе реализуются две программы магистратуры и одна аспирантуры, основанные на научных разработках в данном направлении.
Now the university implements 2 master's programs and 1 graduate school based on scientific developments in this direction.
мы можем принять участие в совместных научных разработках и академической мобильности студентов и преподавателей.
We can take part in joint scientific developments and academic mobility of students and teachers.
Спасибо.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Professor Sergei Kusumanov.
And
Kollol, please.
yeah, and now we'll be listening to Professor Alexander Pavlovich. Am I correct, ma'am?
Yes. We need one more second to start another presentation.
Sure. Please take your time. Please take your time.
Professor Rudolvich, I will talk with you later regarding joint webinars for different subjects during August or September.
Yes, it's very interesting for us.
Yeah, I had already sent a proposal to Professor Maria Saprovskaya. She suggested me September will be the better for a joint web conference. The month of September will be the better for joint web conference of psychology. So
yeah, maybe.
Another joint web conference.
Do you see the next presentation of Professor Vichuhin?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah?
Yeah.
It's visible on the screen now?
Нет, пока не видно.
Just a second.
Пока мы видим вас очень ясно.
Так, чуть презентацию делаем. Ребят, помогайте мне. Так,
где она?
Я вот все. Do you see presentation?
Да, теперь видно, все нормально. Можем начать.
Видите? Спросите еще.
Is it okay now with the presentation?
Yeah, the screen is visible.
Добрый день, уважаемые коллеги.
Good afternoon, dear colleagues.
КГУ предлагает направление сотрудничества в области создания 3D-материалов, в частности в сфере проектирования и изготовления трехмерных ортогональных тканей.
Customer State University offers you cooperation in the field of creating 3D woven materials and in particular in the field of designing 3D orthogonal materials.
Наш университет имеет большой опыт в области создания волокнистых материалов, имеются патенты на изобретения, публикации ведущих отраслевых журналов. Коллективы университета неоднократно получали премии правительства в области науки и техники.
The university has extensive experience in the field of fibrous materials. We have patents for inventions as well as publications in leading industry journals. University teams have repeatedly received prizes from the government of the Russian Federation in the field of science and technology.
В настоящее время, понимая перспективность волокнистых материалов, КГУ сфокусирован на технологиях создания 3D текстильных материалов.
Now, understanding the prospects of fibrous materials, Kostroma State University is focused on technologies for creating 3D textile materials.
Основное преимущество данных материалов – это стойкость к расслаивающим нагрузкам, а также возможность создания переменного профиля в процессе изготовления изделия.
The main advantages of these materials are resistance to delaminating loads, the ability to create a complex profile in the formation process.
Наряду с этим 3D-ортогональные ткани позволяют еще больше использовать потенциал материала. Они позволяют добиться лучшей стойкости к механическим воздействиям вдоль нитей. Распределение энергии в данных тканях происходит на большую площадь. И наблюдается еще меньшее расслоение композиционного материала.
3D orthogonal fabrics allow even greater use of the potential of the material. So because of that, they offer better resistance to mechanical stress along the threads. distribution of impact energy over a large area, and even smaller stratification of the composite.
Преимущество трехмерных ортогональных тканей, которые разработаны в нашем университете, состоят в следующем. Мы достигли большую плотность расположения слоев нитей, упростили конструкцию оборудования, добились более высокой производительности и разработали технологию формирования тканей переменного профиля.
There are certain advantages of 3D technology of orthogonal tissues designed by Kostroma State University, for which there is a patent for the invention. Over the time, we have reached the following results. So first of all, it's high density of the layers of filaments, simplification of design, high performance, and the formation of tissue with variable profile.
Разработанная технология позволяет изготавливать материалы, которые могут быть использованы в различных отраслях промышленности. Самолетостроение, например, ракетостроение, машиностроение, здравоохранение, ну и прочие отрасли.
The developed technology allows us to produce materials that can be used in various industries: aircraft, rocket engineering, mechanical engineering, healthcare, etc.
С помощью разработанной технологии возможно получать ткани переменного профиля. На слайде приведен пример реализации, в котором одна кромка ткани имеет постоянную толщину, а другая переменную.
Using the developed technology, it is possible to obtain 3D orthogonal tissues of variable profile. The slide shows an example of implementation in which one edge of the fabric has a constant thickness and the other has a variable.
Одна из основных областей применения 3D-ортогональных тканей – это создание средств для баллистической защиты. При проектировании материала мы используем моделирование в передовых программных комплексах для численного моделирования, таких как Consys, Автодин, LSDyna. Это позволяет существенно снизить затраты времени на поиск требуемой структуры ткани.
One of the applications of 3D orthogonal fabrics is the creation of ballistic protection. When designing the material, we use modeling in advanced software systems for numerical modeling, Ansys, Autodin, LSDyna. This reduces the time required to find the desired tissue structure.
По способности гасить кинетическую энергию высокоскоростного удара предложенные трехмерные ортогональные ткани имеют преимущество перед традиционными слоистыми материалами как в мягком виде, так и в виде композита.
By the ability to quench the kinetic energy of high-speed impact, the proposed 3D orthogonal fabrics have advantages over traditional layered materials, both in soft form and in the form of composite.
Весь накопленный научный опыт лег в основу магистерской программы «Цифровое проектирование тканей специального назначения». В ходе обучения мы предлагаем освоить компетенции в области моделирования свойств материалов с использованием VR-технологий, а также с использованием 3D-печати. Эта программа возможна с привлечением иностранных студентов.
Based on the accumulated scientific experience, we worked on the master's program called Digital Design of Special Purpose Fabrics. During the educational process, we offer our students to gain knowledge in the field of modeling the properties of materials. Students can use virtual reality and the technology of manufacturing using 3D printing. This master's program is available for foreign students.
Возможные направления сотрудничества в других направлениях могли бы касаться 3D-моделирования свойств текстильных материалов и изделий, моделирования технологических процессов их изготовления и цифровизации технологических процессов.
We see possible areas of cooperation between our teams in the future. They can relate to 3D modeling of the properties of textile materials and products, modeling of manufacturing processes, and making technological processes digital.
Thank you for your attention.
Дорогие друзья, я хотел бы добавить в завершении выступления профессора Усманова и профессора Кличухина, что то, что вы увидели, не просто передовые мировые достижения.
Dear friends, at the end of the presentations of both professors, Professor Kusmanov and Professor Grichukin, I would like to add that what you have seen is not just the developed scientific projects.
Это та история, когда ученые Костромского университета сами формируют мировые тренды в этих направлениях.
This is the case when Russian scientists form the world trends in science.
Мы будем рады, если наших индийских партнеров заинтересуют эти направления.
If these trends will be interesting for our Indian partners.
И они увидят перспективы для образовательных и научных проектов.
And they will see possible ideas and possible perspectives for the joint venture.
И, конечно, я хотел бы поблагодарить за терпение, когда уважаемые зрители, слушатели смотрели довольно сложные научные выкладки.
And I also would like to thank you for your patience, because we know how hard it is to understand some scientific terms and to listen to them and to see them on the screen at the same time.
Thank you for your attention.
Thank you, Professor Rudolphich. Last night, I had a long discussion regarding a scientific project with Professor Sergei Kusumanov.
Yeah.
Hope we will be able to do something in joint venture.
Yes, I know about it.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you so much to the professors of the Kostroma State University and to the rector. Thanks a lot. And now we will be again moving over to Dmitry Alexandrovich Belozerov, the head of marketing department, Buisk Chemical Plant. We'll be listening to Dmitry Alexandrovich Belozerov, Buisk Chemical Plant. Please, sir.
Hello.
Dmitry Alexandrovich Dmitry Alexandrovich Boledov. Sir, please share the screen.
Yeah, share the screen. Yeah, your screen is visible. Please start.
Okay. We want to present you our plant. So, Buiski Химический завод is the leading enterprise in Russia that specializes in manufacturing of special fertilizers for different sectors of crop cultivation. We produce organomineral fertilizers, water-soluble salts made of sulfuric, nitrogen, and phosphorus acids, water-soluble complex fertilizers, and chelated microelements. Fertilizers of Buiski Химический завод are widely used in the agricultural sector for open and sheltered percent of greenhouse complexes demand for fertilizers of Russia fulfilled with our products. Buiski fertilizers are designed for different types of crops and could be applied for basal soil irrigation or through the use of irrigation systems, including drip irrigation and foliar application. The geographical spread of the Buiski Химический завод customers is far more than just Russia. Agriculturists from Armenia, Azerbaijan, Belarus, Kazakhstan, Moldova, Turkmenistan, Uzbekistan, Italy, Germany, Baltic countries, and Iran highly estimate the quality of our special fertilizers. Our product line contains unique organomineral fertilizers, which are designed for soil application, which we produce from the pit of Kostroma Oblast swamps. These ecologically harmless and microelements, chemical compounds, and beneficial soil bacteria. Starting in 2015, Buiski Химический завод produced chelated microelements, namely iron, manganese, zinc, copper, cobalt, and magnesium, based on the organic acids EDTA, DTPA, and EDDHA. In order to improve our product's quality and to optimize production processes, we constantly look for new technologies and solutions. Our keen interest in this meeting is getting acquainted with our Indian partners who work in the chemical industry. We want to see samples of the equipment for chemical plants and offers for your raw materials so we can buy them in the future. In connection with the aforesaid, we were planning to visit one of the major exhibitions in India, the 11th Biennial International Exhibition and Conference of Chemicals and petrochemical industry, or you can say briefly IndiaChem 2020, which will take place from 8th to 10th October in Mumbai. We hope that after this meeting, we will be able to establish a mutual partnership with the Indian side. Thank you for your attention.
Thank you very much. We have gone through your presentation, and whatever you have spoken is understood, and I'm sure we will be communicating to you in this regard. Our business partners are also with us, and they will be communicating with you. And thank you. Thanks again. And now we will like to listen to the speech by Mikhail Vladimirovich Kisilev, the General Director of NPOPK. We'll be listening to Mr. Kisilev, the General Director of NPOPK. Yeah.
Yes, okay. That's right. Thank you very much. Можно я приступлю к докладу? Демонстрацию, пускаю демонстрацию экрана. Тема доклада моей презентации – это работы в области 3D-технологий и качества в нашем предприятии НПО «Программируемые композиты». На первых двух слайдах, на данном и следующем, представлена небольшая история нашей компании. За 3 года последних работы нашей компании она стала победителем в европейском конкурсе Generation S и заняла 2-е место в Китае в конкурсе научных разработок. Получила финансовую поддержку от Фонда содействия инновациям в научно-технической сфере. И сегодня организация работает в крупном российском проекте по разработке нового реактивного двигателя ПД-35 в качестве соисполнителя Объединенной двигателестроительной корпорации ОДК «Сатурн». Я прошу перевести, наверное, нашим коллегам.
Okay, so I would like to start our presentation. The theme of our PPT today is 3D weaving technology in NPO programmable composite. So the first 2 slides illustrate the history of the company and its current position. During 3 years of the company's work, it has become the winner in the European Generations S competition and took the 2nd place in China in the competition of scientific developments. We received financial support from the Fund for the Promotion of Innovation in the scientific and technical area. Today, the organization is participating in a major Russian project on developing a new PD-35 jet engine as a co-executor of UEC Saturn.
Направление наших работ – это проектирование и изготовление композиционных материалов на основе цельнотканых 3D-преформ. Это высокопрочные композиты, которые не подвержены расслоению, выдерживают ударные и знакопеременные нагрузки. Ну и добавлю, что в отличие от предложенного на сегодняшний день проекта Костромского университета, значит, проектированию подлежат не только ортогональные, но и ткани любых переплетений.
Михаил Владимирович, сейчас продолжу перевод. Вы будьте добры, презентацию только запустите на экран, чтобы вы видели.
А разве она не видна?
Пока только вас видно.
Так. Сейчас. Я как бы сейчас.
So the main direction of the organization's work is the design and the manufacture of composite materials based on solid woven 3D preforms. These are high-strength composites that are not subject to delamination, withstand shock and alternating loads.
Сейчас видно презентацию, да?
Да, все хорошо, да, продолжаем.
Хорошо. Значит, в области программного обеспечения разрабатывается цифровой двойник текстильной структуры изделия. Для получения спроектированной структуры на станке одновременно параллельно формируется CAM-модуль для управления получения на станке заданной текстильной структуры.
In the area of software, a digital twin of the textile structure of the product is being developed to get the designer preform structure, a conditional access module was developed on machine.
На основе разработанного программного обеспечения предложен высокоточный метод решения задач гомогенизации, который позволяет решать задачи прогнозирования свойств материала композиционного изделия вплоть до его разрушения.
Based on the developed software, a high-precision method for solving homogenization problems is offered, which allows us to solve the problems of predicting the properties of the material of a composite product up to destruction.
Разработанное программное обеспечение позволяет оценить качество построенной геометрической модели структуры преформы с помощью методов компьютерной томографии с точностью до доли микрон.
The developed software allows evaluating the quality of the constructed geometrical model of the preformed structure using computer tomography.
На данном слайде представлены преимущества разработанного программного обеспечения преформа, которое позволяет построить текстильную структуру преформы не только в небольшом представительском объеме материала, но и для всей детали целиком. Это открывает большие перспективы для виртуального проектирования всей технологической цепочки производства композиционных материалов на новом уровне.
The current slide shows the advantages of the developed preformer software, which allows us to build the textile structure of the preform not only in a small representative volume of the material, but also for the entire part. This opens up great prospects for the virtual design of the entire technological chain of production of composite materials.
В области оборудования разработан уникальный стенд для испытания углеродных волокон, позволяющий получить механические свойства нити после их технологической переработки, а также оптимизировать режимы работы ткацкого станка для уменьшения повреждаемости углеродной нити.
In the area of equipment, a unique stand for testing carbon fibers has been developed, which allows one to get the mechanical properties of the thread after the technological processing, as well as to optimize the modes of operation of the weaving machine to reduce damage to the carbon fiber.
Сейчас ведутся разработки по проектированию принципиально нового оборудования для реализации технологии 3D-качества, основным преимуществом которого будут щадящие условия переработки углеродного волокна и получение преформ с высокой объемной плотностью заполнения волокном.
Works to design a fundamentally new equipment for the implementation of 3D weaving technology are underway. The main advantage of the equipment is the gentle conditions for processing carbon fiber and getting preforms with a high bulk density of filling with fiber.
По всем данным вопросам готовы сотрудничать с нашими коллегами из Индии и развивать в данном направлении наши взаимоотношения. Спасибо за внимание. Thank you very much.
So we're ready to intensify and continue our relations on the above mentioned issues. So thank you for attention.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Mr. Kisilev. We have been able to understand the work you have done, and I'm sure the interested persons will contact you in this regard. And now it is the time to listen to the Exactro Executive Director, Joseph Itkin. We'll be listening to Mr. Joseph Itkin from Russia.
Hello. Thanks a lot for the introduction.
Yeah. Please, sir.
I hope you can see my slides now.
Slides are, yeah, it's visible. A quick fact about Exactro. Fine.
Thank you. Thank you very much. I represent Exactpro Systems. We are the largest IT company in Kostroma region. We were founded in 2009. We currently employ over 590 specialists. Almost a half of them work in our Kostroma office, thanks to our intensive collaboration with Kostroma State University. We are focusing on quality and reliability of financial market infrastructures such as exchanges, clearinghouses, depositories, and custodians. Our company was part of London Stock Exchange Group from May 2015. In January 2018, management bought back the company. We continue to work with LSE and they remain our largest client, but now we are independent business and we provide software testing services for mission critical technology for regulated organizations. One second. We work with 20 countries on all 6 continents with Australian Securities Exchange, Tokyo Stock Exchange, Athens Exchange, Johannesburg Security Exchange, etc. So overall, we work with companies in 20 countries on all 6 continents. We do not have yet clients in India, but we are working on business development in the country using our partners and associations such as World Federation of Exchanges. So we attend conferences in India and our colleagues from India attend our conferences in UK. Recently, this year, we started to work more in crypto space. So we provide our help to crypto exchanges and also to digital asset project and also to Airbus Skytra. The company received awards in 2020 from K Financial for our work in blockchain area and also from Risk Technology for managed support services. We have a large set of partners, including Fixed Trading Community, Futures Industry Association, World Federation of Exchanges, and Zero Outage Industry Standard. What we do, we build software to test software. We design state-of-the-art test harnesses that we deploy in our clients' data centers to make sure that their critical financial markets infrastructure is okay, that it is performant, has low latency, high capacity, and very, very high reliability. We develop both open source and proprietary tools that we provide to our clients. More information about the company is available on our website and on YouTube channel. We also organize our annual conference. Last year it was in London. This year we hope it will happen in New York if COVID-19 events will not affect our plans. Thank you very much for your time and for the opportunity to present our company. Thank you.
Yeah, thanks a lot, Mr. Itkin. It was a wonderful presentation, and I'm sure the interested people will be contacting over to you. Thanks a lot for the brief presentation. And now, after a long time, we will be moving back to India. We will be listening to Dr. V.S. Rawat from the Department of Economics of Sri Guru Ram Rai College, PG College, Dehradun, India. He will be speaking on the concept of homestays. He will be speaking on the concept of homestays and alternative to boost tourism sector post COVID-19. Dr. V.S. Rawat from Dehradun.
Hello.
Hello,
Am
sir.
I visible?
Yeah, your screen is absolutely visible, sir.
Okay. Good evening to all the delegates from India, principal of BSRC College, and all the organizers, all the resident delegates. Now, without wasting time, I'll straight away come to my presentation. Homestays. Actually, it has been noticed that over past years, most of the countries have considered tourism as a contributor to economic growth, and is widely accepted that year after year throughout the world, a massive investment is being done in this sector. The tourism industry currently accounts for 10% of global GDP. And that's why the government of Uttarakhand and the government of India thought to spread and invest more on this sector. And as a result, they've started this scheme of homestays to attract more tourists from the domestic as well as international community. A homestay is staying in someone's home as a paying guest for short time period, where guests are provided with friendly, budget-friendly accommodation and services by individual family and local community. So this concept means that the people who are coming to India, whether they are the domestic people or the international tourists, whosoever, they can come to India and they can stay here for a longer period because these homestays provide them budget-friendly accommodation. First thing. Next slide, please. Hello. Next slide, please. Hello.
Yeah, we are
Can
on
you
the
hear me?
we are on the next slide, sir. We are on
Hello.
the next slide.
Next slide. Now, what is the mission of that? The purpose was to promote sustainable tourism by protecting cultural and natural heritage. Actually, what was there? Prior to that, the hotel industry was dominant, and the people who used to come here, they were not able to see the places which are far flung from the mainstreams. And as a result, what happened? Whenever the people used to come to India, whether from any community, they feel like they are being, whatever money they have spent, the visit was not up to the mark, because the hotels, they got some specific spots and they used to take the customer to those only spots. So the purpose of the client to visit the far-flung areas, to visit the remote areas, to visit the natural beauty, that remains, out of that thing. So in order to promote sustainable tourism, this concept is very beautiful, because the people who are coming to these places, they can themselves go to the rural areas where the owner themselves can take them to the rural sites. They are the guide because they are the local of that particular area. They can teach them, they can show them, they can interact with the people. So in a way, this is a sustainable tourism which the government is promoting. Along with that, it helps in empowering the rural economy, because the rural people are engaged in that. Then it is a sustainable economy by minimizing the migration. Like COVID-19, the people, the sector which is being badly hurt is this sector, the tourism and travel. And the people from various parts of the countries are going to the remote areas. And in such a situation, the government is promoting the owners to start this thing. So in a way, it'll empower the rural economy as well as stop the migration or start the reverse migration. Naturally, it will increase and generate the employment for the native people. Besides that, they will help the people to grow the things. Along with the homestays, many agricultural industries will grow, because the products which they'll buy from the nearby locality. Next, inspiring people to travel responsibly. travel responsibly means the people who are going to the hotels and all that. So these places are far safe because the localites who are running these homestays, they're very innocent. They take care of the tourist or the guest. Like in India, we have one saying, Atithi Devo Bhava. I mean, the guests are the god. So they treat the guest as a god. They look after their, I mean, everything, all the plants. They take them to different parts. And the purpose, I mean, was to increase the employment. At present, we have in Uttarakhand 2100 homestays, and the government is planning to, I mean, take this number to 500 in Uttarakhand. Next slide, please. Next slide, please. Yeah. Benefits. I mean, the benefits. What are the benefits? Like safe, local knowledge, home cooked food and cuisine, because the localites are there who look after you, so they'll cook the local food, and the food which is being prepared by them is far better than which you'll get in the hotels and all that. Unique activities, like when you go to these places, they got certain things, like they've got certain plays, the festivals and all that. So unique activities will be there. Celebrate festival. One which is important, getting off the tourist trap. I mean, the hotels and all that, you'll be like whatever is there, you will be stuck in the traffic jam, and a lot of things, noises are there, pollution is there, a lot of things are there. So in these areas, you won't get all these things, and you will be, I mean, the tourist getting off the tourist trail. Next slide, please. At last, I mean, these homestays will provide you safe, clean and affordable homestays facilities to the national and international tourists. And lastly, at last, it will help in looking at how we can restart tourism in a responsible way based on the best that our sector has to offer: sustainable, innovation, collaborative, solidarity. I got certain pictures of certain homestays which are in Uttarakhand. So they are in the remote areas where you can go to these places, and these are very beautiful places in the center of the, I mean, the scenic beauty, natural beauty over there. So you can go there. And as I would like to say one thing, since I am doing this project for the government of Uttarakhand, I'm looking after the homestays rating and all that. So I would like to invite all our Russian friends to visit our homestays in Uttarakhand, and they can come over here. It's a, as I said, economic budget. They are very least expensive, and they look after everything. And whatever queries you will have, so please do write to me. I'll inform the higher authorities to look onto it so that we can increase the tourism with the government of Kostroma and Russia. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Dr. Rawat. That was a wonderful presentation. That was a nice snapshot of the Uttarakhand Homestay Project. And now I'd like to request Anjanya Comtech Private Limited in the computer hardware and safety equipments trade.
For our Russian friends and Dehradun friends, strict lockdown started 10 minutes before for 7 days in West Bengal. From today, strict lockdown started 10 minutes before. So Mr. Kothari of Engineer Comtech left his office, forced to left his office as lockdown started here, strict lockdown. And I will request Mr. Brotindo Bhattacharya to present on behalf of Engineer Comtech Private Limited.
Меня попросили, друзья из России, я к вам обращаюсь, попросили по имени фирмы Anjanya Comtech, компьютерная технология, Private Limited, представить, потому что господин представитель фирмы был вынужден покинуть свое рабочее место, потому что у нас в штате Западная Бенгалия 10 минут назад начался так называемое общее закрытие из-за коронавируса. Так, переходим на презентацию. Фирма называется Anjaneya Comtech Private Limited. Головной офис находится в городе Калькутта. Фирма работает в области IT и энергоносители, производит энергию. Самый большой один из самых больших производителей энергии. Но кроме этого у них есть и совместные предприятия с одной фирмой тайванской, где тоже они работают запчасти для ноутбуков. И их они предлагают на индийском рынке. В Тайване также есть, не только в Тайване не только производят, но также есть центр для контроля качества и для исследовательских целей и для развития, разработки. В штате Западной Бенгалии компания, фирма уже захватила где-то, но не только в Западной Бенгалии, в Индии захватила 30% рынка, и фирма сильно верит в качестве товара и сервиса после продажи. И у них цель такова, что захватить 2/3 индийского рынка на ближайшие 2 года. Что нам делать в данной ситуации, в коронавируса? Представитель фирмы очень верит очень известного предпринимателя индийского Рatan Tata. Конечно, вы его отлично знаете. Рatan Tata помогает другим, когда другим непонятно, что делать. И Рatan Tata считает, что он надеется, что в этой ситуации фирмы придумают какие-то новые пути для изготовления, так и для менеджмента, как лучше возглавить компании, фирмы. Вот это будет, по мнению Рatan Tata, какой-то положительная сторона данной ситуации коронавируса. Вот и все от фирмы Anjaneya Comtech Private Limited.
Thank you.
Спасибо.
Pallol,
Yeah.
please invite Mr. Siddhartha Shankar Sen, Sistonics India Limited, at police is asking him to close the office. His office is within central Calcutta.
Okay. So we will be.
I sincere apologize to other participants from India. We have to break the
Order.
Please don't mind.
Yeah, we have Sistonics India Limited, Mr. Siddhartha Sen for the presentation. Siddhartha Shankar Sen for the presentation.
Mr. Sen.
Hello.
Hello.
Yeah,
you are.
Since the lockdown has started, I'm supposed to leave the office immediately. So I just brief about our companies and our products. That will be helpful to you. So good evening to Dr. Monojit Ray, Professor Borai, and other respected Russian delegates. I am from Sistonics India Limited. We are the leading manufacturing company in India. We are almost covering the entire analytical instrument range, which are being used in eminent research institutes like IITs and even in the undergraduate and graduate colleges. Our company was established under the guidance of Professor Bikram Sarabhai, the former chairman of Atomic Energy Commission. We are having the different range of analytical instruments, like the slides is showing HPLCs, conductivity TDS meters, flame photometers, visible and UV visible spectrophotometers. There are so many types of spectrophotometers in different nanometers, water analyzer, turbidity meter, colorimeter, pitch meter, and that are being used in different industries also. In all the quality controls labs, our instruments are being used. So we are fortunate enough to participate in the program and looking forward to have the fruitful business with Russia in the coming years. Sir, I am really very sorry that my conclusion is very brief, but I have to leave the office immediately, sir. Thank you.
No. Please take care of yourself. Please take care of yourself. It's fine. We could understand the presentation. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. Now should I invite Himalayan Hospitality and Tourism Development Network, Mr. Shomrat Sannal, please, for the presentation. Himalayan Hospitality and Tourism Development Network.
Am I audible?
Yeah, you are audible. You are audible, sir. You are audible, sir.
We are sharing your screen, sir.
Okay. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to all of you from Russia, from the sweetest part of India, Bengal. First of all, namaste. Well, thanks, Honorable Principal, Dr. Monojit Rai, for giving us this opportunity. Barakpur Rashtraguru, Surendranath College, Kasturba Chamber of Commerce, delegates from Kasturba Chamber of Commerce, and also the Sri Guru Ram Rai College, PG College, Dehradun. Thank you everyone for arranging this wonderful Indo-Russia webinar. We are very much thankful to be a part of it. Well, I'm here today to actually represent our organization. It's the Himalayan Hospitality and Tourism Development Network. We are basically not an association model. We are not an association. We are not an association like other associations in India. We are actually a networking platform where we have many associations also as our members. We are basically a platform to develop the market linkage from the ground level stakeholders to the main retail or the wholesale market of the tourism industry. We give opportunity to the local stakeholders to get the market linkage in the international as well as in the domestic tourism market. We are 150 plus members. This is just our member strength actually, because we have a lot of associations who are our members, and they in turn have many other members in their associations. So we are, if you take the actual figures, we are actually above 600 members in our association, in our platform. We have members at the moment from 4 countries. We have actually taken the Himalayan region of India as our working area and periphery. We have members from 4 countries at the moment. We have members from Bhutan, we have members from Nepal, we have members from Bangladesh, and we have members from Sri Lanka also. So we are actually working in the close SAARC territory, as we call, in between us. We are actually working on lines of cross-border tourism. We are thinking that how cross-border tourism in the coming days can be a very big platform for our entire region. And we are, 17 MOUs have been signed by us with national level organizations and international level organizations, and we are still growing and very fortunate to be associated in this program. Next slide, please. This is a brief region of our work, of what we do, how the incredible Himalayas of India is actually our target of building the brand of incredible India, how we are working on capacity building, poverty reduction, partnerships, and mainstream responsible, accessible tourism. This is our focus actually. So we are basically an organization who are actually working on the lines of actually building a relationship between the stakeholders and the market that is actually generating the business. Next slide, please. This is the region we have targeted our area of working. Next slide, please. Now, you know, every one of you, that, you know, post-COVID, we have to push the restart button on tourism. We are in a pause mode. The entire tourism industry is probably the worst affected, and probably will be the revival will be the last of our industry. So we are in a pause mode. So we'll have to restart tourism. And to restart tourism, we will have to think about partnerships. We will have to think about innovations. As from Uttarakhand, Dr. said that, you know, the homestays will be the new concept or the new light of tourism in the coming days. But, you know, not only homestays, we will have to think about tourism in different lines. We will have to innovate on tourism. We will have to be creative on tourism. And thus, the more interactions and knowledge that we gain from our partners in Russia will be very helpful for us, that how Russia is actually, you know, coping up with the challenge of COVID, in fact, in the terms of tourism industry in Kostroma specifically. So if we can have an interaction with Kostroma, that how they are actually facing up the challenge, and how we can together face up the challenge and keep an interaction between us and through the Surendranath College, and we can evolve the business, that how the Bengal Himalayan region, the Northeastern Himalayan region, and Kostroma can actually have an understanding between each other and evolve the tourism destinations of our region. Next slide, please. Our organization is basically, we have homestays as our members, you know, taxi associations, guide associations. So we are not, as I said, we are not an organization. Basically, we are a platform of networking, and we are actually having many associations in our fold in this region as our members. What we would like to do is, what we would like to suggest is, and what we would like the Barakpur Surendranath Barakpur College, the Rashtraguru Surendranath Barakpur College to actually take up with our Russian counterparts is that how there can be more evolving program in the coming days, and how post-COVID we can work upon strategies of how to restart tourism, and how Kostroma and overall Russia can actually have a collaboration with our region of Bengal Himalayas and the Northeast Himalayas, and how we and Bengal and Northeast India can actually be a source of tourists for the Russian counterparts. So our organization will give a platform to the Russian counterparts, and we assure you that you are our guests. In India, Atiti Devo Bhava is the biggest mantra that we practice. Thank you everyone for giving a patient hearing. Thanks a lot.
Thanks a lot, Mr. Saptarshi Bhattacharya, for a very...
No, Samrat.
Mr. Shamrat Bhattacharya.
Samrat
Mr.
Sanyal.
Shamrat Sanyal. I'm sorry, Mr. Shamrat Sanyal, for your brief yet informative presentation. And I'm sure people from Russia will be indeed contacting you for their needs and requirements. Well, it's time to hurry up. We would like to invite Porjotok Guru Tours and Travels, Mr. Saptarshi Bhattacharya, to come up with the presentation, and request all to kindly be brief and end up within 3 minutes, because we are running late of time. Porjotok Guru.
Yes, sir. Can I please have our first slide here?
Yeah, your first slide is visible to us. It's shared. It is shared.
Yeah. Good evening, everyone. I hope everybody is doing fine in this pandemic condition. I'll just start with a very brief introduction. I'm Rachana from Porjotok Guru. I'll be talking on behalf of my father, Saptarshi Bhattacharya, who is the director of this company. Porjotok Guru is a leading travel company based in Kolkata, India. Porjotok Guru is based upon the best tour operator in Kolkata for all travel-related services. Porjotok Guru provides reservation facility, airline ticket booking, train ticket booking, hotel booking, visa passport assistance, and cruise booking. If you're planning a holiday to India during your vacations or looking for hotels and accommodation and events information on the simply interested in India as a country, you are sure to find many insights on the multi-facilitated travel options in India. But in Porjotok Guru, we offer you the best facilities. You can have a look at this slide. it has all the details of our company. You have the company address, you have the telephone, and you have the telefax number as well. You can email us on the given emails here. There is also given our website, and these are the contact numbers of our director. Next slide, please. Portugal Tourism Travels Private Limited is a 12-year-old travel company authorized by the Ministry of Tourism, Government of India and West Bengal. We provide tour packages throughout India, and we are specialized in the best luxury tour packages as well. We also provide accommodation in resorts or in tents throughout India, as well as the luxury islands, along with the assistance for obtaining entry permits to the island. We have been associated with a lot of associations in India tourism. The first being the West Bengal Tourism. We are authorized by Gujarat Tourism, NTDC Tourism, Jammu and Kashmir Tourism, Uttarakhand Tourism, Uttar Pradesh Tourism, Madhya Pradesh Tourism, and Kerala Tourism. Next slide, please. Here is a list of the services that are provided by Portugal Tourism Travels Private Limited. We provide travel and holiday designers. We provide outbound training workshops. Hotels and resorts span India, which is government and private. We also provide day out excursions, car and coach rentals, flight tickets, holiday packages. We are associated with the below associations: CAFI, IATO, ADTOI, TAAB, and EUROTA. Can you please proceed to the first slide? Now you can take a screenshot of this first slide as well. Along with this, we serve with a smile, ensuring your contentment. Our services are as follows: jungle safari, which includes Lataguri Forest, Gorumara National Park. South Bengal, in South Bengal, we provide Sundarban National Park, Sundarban Reserve Forest, Jim Corbett National Park in Uttarakhand, Chitwan National Park in Nepal. We are specialized in Sundarban tourism, and we also provide car rentals, bus ticketing, domestic and air tickets booking, and tour consultancy, forex, passport, and visa. Hence, it's a greeting to all of you. Please contact us. We are available 24/7. You can contact us in the given details there. You can have a look at the slide. We'll be very, very happy to assist you. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much. Thank you so much for speaking on behalf of Portugal Tours and Travels. And I'm sure you'll be getting a good response.
One thing I like to mention: Sundarban is a important biggest delta, not only biggest delta, but an important destination for foreign tourists for Royal Bengal tigers.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, so after the tourism sector, we'll be moving on to the artificial intelligence and software sector. I'd like to request Mr. Shaunak Ghosh from IFAC Driving Process Optimization to present.
I'll request Mr. Brotindro Bhattacharya to assist Mr. Ghosh also, to translate him also.
Thank you so much, Mr. Saha. Respected Dr. Monojit Rai, respected dignitaries from Russia and from Dehradun, and my dear friends from India, the companies, dignitaries who are present here.
Благодарю. Приветствую сначала моих коллег и из России, и из Индии.
Next slide, please.
I'd like to request everyone else to mute up, please.
Already announced for this, and I just had 3 minutes. No, it's okay. And Baba patient dari dekhi.
Yeah, please continue, Mr. Shaunak.
Yeah, first slide, please. IFA Business Analytics, we are a young company, 3-year-old company, and we have a cumulative. We are all from the co-founders are all from the industry. We have a cumulative experience of 20 years in the industry. Most of our founders were abroad, people from Ireland, Dublin, and US and Africa. They have worked across the globe. And we work in the area of technology, digital analytics, and artificial intelligence solutions. We specialize in leveraging emerging technologies like IoT, analytics, data security, cloud, mobile, and machine learning.
Фирма наша, хотя и молодая, ей всего лишь 3 годика, все-таки специалисты имеют большие опыты. Они работают, они раньше уже работали в таких местах, как в Дублине, в США, в Африке. И все вместе у них опыт больше, опыт работы больше вместе взятые больше 20 лет. И работаем мы в области технологий, цифровой технологии, аналитики и artificial intelligence.
So our services are automation and technical migration, process enhancement. So we do an automation and technical migration of different type of solutions, businesses, process enhancement. So we do process enhancement of different sectors, services sector, including tourism, being one of the areas, FMCG, and we have worked for different clients across the globe for this. We do application modernization, analytics, and artificial intelligence solutions. So where we are using these solutions for logistic companies in India. We are using it for large steel manufacturing, where we specialize in actually giving them an insight about how they should be using the data and how they should be using an AI solution for guiding them on what would be the next steps for utilization of data. So we have big data technology, cloud migration. We do an HR automation solution. So we do a performance management. So we have a product of performance management evaluation. We have a sales automation solution software where we help companies for sales automation. And we use IoT solutions for vehicles and machines.
В основном мы работаем данными. У нас база данных огромнейшая. И с нашими датами мы в основном помогаем фирмам в автоматизации в разных, опять же, областях, в том числе и в отделе кадров, например, и в отделе продажи, в аналитике, и в том числе и туризма.
Sure. Yeah, next slide, please. So, how our expectations from this web conference from our Russian partners are, technical collaboration. We would love to have more technology in our stable artificial intelligence solutions and services, manufacturing, other sectors. We can wherever we can actually give solutions to Russian companies. We would love to do that, and we welcome people from Russia who can write to us about how we can better our services. We are ready to look at importing devices and solutions to improve IoT-based solutions for various sectors, manufacturing, vehicle, and different sectors. We can export indigenous products to Russia because we have a lot of clients who are looking to export. We can help and mediate in that process. And we can import medical and other related equipments and products in the current situation, because some of our devices are also used for health monitoring and health betterment or predictive health monitoring systems. So these are a few areas where we can work together.
Мы ищем партнеров, и мы верим в партнерстве. И мы хотели бы работать с российскими IT-фирмами в области искусственного интеллекта, конечно, но мы еще и можем импортировать кое-какие вещи из России, в том числе и медицинское оборудование, особенно вот те, которые очень нужны в данной ситуации. Мы можем и экспортировать некоторые оборудования, которые произведены в Индии. Yes, Shona?
Yeah, thank. Next slide, please. Yeah, that's it. I welcome comments. I welcome people to write to me from Russia and my friends in India, where we can add value to. And thank you so much again to Dr. Manojit Rai and other dignitaries in this group for giving me this opportunity. Thank you so much. And I wish everybody a safe and healthy life at the current situation. Thank you.
Любезно просим коллег и, надеюсь, будущих сотрудников и из России, и из Индии написать нам. И благодарим господина Рэй и желаем крепкого здоровья всем нам. Спасибо за внимание.
Thank you, Mr. Ghosh, for your beautiful presentation. Thank you, Mr. Ghosh, for your beautiful presentation.
Thank you
now
so much,
it is
sir.
Turn of Nature Made Nature Club. It is my pleasure to invite Mr. Arjun Basurai.
Am I audible?
Yes, yes, yes.
Yes, you are.
I'll request Mr. Brutindo Bhattacharya to translate also Mr. Basurai's version.
Hello, everybody. A warm greetings from Nature Made. We are an NGO. We are not directly into any trade, but we are into providing service, environment sector, doing audit to various environment-related issues. And we think that this COVID has actually instilled in us a requirement of understanding our environment in a much different way.
Во-первых, приветствую всех. И наша фирма Nature Mates, это друзья природы. Мы не совсем коммерческая организация. Мы предлагаем разного рода сервисов и аудитские, в том числе аудитские сервисы. И мы считаем, что вот ситуация коронавируса такая ситуация, когда нам нужно понимать природу получше и чуть-чуть даже по-другому.
Next slide, please. From Nature Mates, we are into planning inclusive development. Whenever we say sustainable development, we think only of human being, but our development model includes humans as well as non-human entities in a similar dignified manner. So we aspire to develop an understanding of nature from all aspects and plan issue-based activities to develop a safe and healthy haven for humans and non-human to coexist.
По нашему понятию развития, это касается не только людей, но также и других элементов природы. Поэтому, когда мы хотим, чтобы люди понимали природу, людей и не только, но других животных и деревьев, например. И мы планируем некоторые мероприятия, чтобы и люди, и другие элементы природы могли жить на Земле и существовать в Земле комфортно.
We mostly work in the sectors where we create biodiversity awareness. We do a lot of work regarding biodiversity conservation and restoration, and we are now focusing on agroecology.
Мы работаем, чтобы люди понимали биоразнообразность получше. Мы работаем для сохранения природы и реставрации этого биоразнообразности и в области агроэкологии тоже.
Next slide, please.
Next slide.
So, due to this COVID-19 pandemic, and I don't know whether our Russian counterpart are aware of that, we have in West Bengal we have faced a super cyclone which is almost 40 years apart, that has hit our West Bengal very badly and has created havoc, destruction in the Sundarbans. Sundarbans is the green wall for the entire South Bengal region. Sundarban, the mangrove forest of Sundarban protect all of us from all such things like cyclone, tsunami, from different climatic crisis. So, and with the COVID-19 lockdown in place and this Amphan, there are loads of destruction in Sundarban. People have lost their life, lost their livelihood, lost their future in many cases. They have lost their food security, they have lost their houses, they are in severe pressure.
На юге индийского штата Западная Бенгалия есть лес, лес называется так Сундарбанс, и там в основном мангров, это острова, полуострова и дельта, самая большая. Вот этот лес Сундарбанс, как говорит господин, обычно сохраняет наш штат из разного рода природных таких циклонов и так далее. Но вы, конечно, знаете, что во время этого кризиса коронавируса, в том числе и был такой случай суперциклона, название циклона было Амфан, или некоторые говорят Умфун, в результате которого вот Сундарбанс очень сильно пострадали люди, живущие в этом районе. Очень много было потерь людей, но люди, которые даже выжили, у них сейчас очень трудно зарабатывать на жизнь.
In this situation, our primary goal is to provide ecological restoration, including community to regenerate the economic viability, create food security for the local people, and empower local people to fight such calamities in a robust way for their near future.
В возникшей ситуации наша цель – это, во-первых, конечно, обеспечить местности, а далее как подготовить и обучить местного населения, чтобы в будущем, если в таких ситуациях кризиса, они могли выжить.
Next slide, please. So, next slide, please. The last slide. Yeah. So now we have designed a long-term sustainable program with multiple projects to start the economic restoration project at Sundarbans. To build up the resilience of the Sundarbans, we have restored the treescape in non-forest areas, that are the islands which are inhabited by humans. So if you look at Sundarbans, Sundarbans is divided in 108 islands. And in 108 islands, in 54, there are Royal Bengal tigers and other wildlife. And in other 54 islands, there are 50 million people. So in one hand, we have 100 plus tigers, and in one hand, we have 50 million people. So these two side by side is the actual scenario of Sundarban, where people and wildlife live in vicinity. So we were trying to fit in a best model which can actually involve the community to do the ecological and economical restoration, to help them, by restoring their cropland, their farmland, so that they can get back their food security. We are also into certain economic activities where we are providing them fishing opportunities by restoring their ponds, by recreating their cultivation land favorable for cultivation, by providing them vegetable seeds so that they can grow vegetables and get food, and also we are supplying them trees to create fruit gardens. So from this webinar, our intent to be a part of this webinar is to understand how our Russian friends are taking steps to revive their ecological situation, whether their ecological situation is under such pressure, and how they are looking about the food security model, because during the COVID lockdown, what we found is that food security is the most important thing that is prevalent in this type of conditions. So looking forward to hear from your end. Thank you everybody. Our website address is www.naturemetsindia.org. You can find all the details of us in there. Thank you again. Thank you all the organizers for giving us the opportunity to talk in front of these elected delegates.
Сундарбан, мы знаем, там есть 108 островов, там в половине живут тигры, и в половине из них живут около 50 миллионов человек. Мы работаем так, чтобы существовала природный этот баланс. Мы помогаем людям восстановить их озера, и где они выращивают овощи и фрукты. После циклона очень много соли сейчас в этих местах, где трудно чего-нибудь выращивать. Но после этого кризиса мы поняли, что самое главное и самое трудное – это обеспечивать продуктами питания населению. Поэтому мы просим наших коллег из России, как они выступают, какие меры они принимают в подобных ситуациях. Любезно просим писать нам электронный адрес и адрес нашего сайта вы увидите в слайдах. И я лично очень рад возможностью принимать участие в этом круглом столе, и всего вам доброго.
Mr. Rotindo, I would like to mention one thing regarding Nature Club NatureMate. They had created a few beautiful butterfly gardens in North Bengal, also in Kolkata Eco Park, and also outside India, perhaps also in Thailand also. I know that. And all credit goes to Mr. Arjun Basurai. And after Amphan, the big trees which fall in different parts of Kolkata, and 50 to 60-year aged trees, was restored by the initiative of Mr. Arjun Basurai. He is specialist. He has some specialization in this area also. I like to mention it. Please.
Директор колледжа хотел бы добавить к тому, то, что господин Арджан Басурай уже сказал. Во-первых, фирма NatureMates, они построили Места это на севере штата Западная Бенгалия и в городе Калькутта тоже. Парк для бабочек, где можно увидеть разные бабочки. Это во-первых. Во-вторых, после циклона Умфун в городе Калькутте очень много деревьев упало. И очень старые дерева, там некоторым даже от 40 до 60 лет. И очень много дорог, улиц нельзя было проехать через них, потому что на них лежали эти дерева. Учреждение господина Арджан Басурая, они специализируются, как работать в этой ситуации. Они помогли администрациям убрать эти деревья, но потом и умно, как им можно воспользоваться этим деревьям. В этом плане директор колледжа говорит, что фирма, учреждение NatureMate очень отлично просто показал себя.
Mr. Shamrat Sharnal, are you present, sir? Mr. Sharnal, the butterfly garden near Medla, Watchtower.
Yes.
And the man behind that butterfly garden is our Arjun Basurai.
Oh, that's a great news. That's a great news, sir.
Everyone know that butterfly garden, but we don't know the person.
It's great and a privilege to meet Mr. Anjan Basurai. We will keep in touch, Mr. Anjan Basurai, so that we can develop some products of this kind in our place also.
Thank you. We'll definitely help you.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Mr. Arjun Basurai, for your efforts in conserving the nature. Now we'd like to move again to software and tech support. We have Right Brains Technology, Mr. Rajiv Mukherjee. I request Mr.
Mukherjee, please translate the version of Mr. Rajiv Mukherjee.
And we are running short of time, so I'd like to request to keep it within 3 minutes because.
Sure.
Yeah.
Thank you, Dr. Manojit Rai, Principal of Barakpur Rashtraguru Surendranath College, and all delegates of Russia. It is my privilege to opportunity to introduce my company to all of you. I am the entrepreneur of Right Brains Technology, and we fully support the IT solution. Where expertise and responsive web designing, web development, software development, e-commerce solutions, and customization of banner, e-books, domain and hostings.
Give chance to translate, Mr. Gotindu.
Выступает владелец фирмы Right Brains Technology, тоже это калькутская фирма. Фирма работает, фирма айтишная, работает в разных областях, но связана с IT. Они могут создавать сайты, веб-сайты и программы разные создают. Yes, sir, kindly continue.
Yeah. Mainly, Right Brains Technology is specially helping the institution in documentation of NAT process in each higher education like colleges and universities. Next slide.
Фирма помогает вузам по каким-то вопросам.
Mr. Mukherjee, please.
Yeah, our main services is graphic design, web applications, software development, mobile application, administrative support, NAC support, web hosting and domains, SSL certificate and server securities. We give all the support to the colleges and higher educations like colleges and universities.
Связаны с IT, они в этих областях работает и в основном работает вузами.
Mr. Banerjee, please. Mr. Rajiv, please.
Next slide. And main products, we have the main products of the college management software, feedback software, NAC preparation software, student satisfaction systems, teachers e-diary, file tracking software, student profile mapping, online competitive examination portal. We have a competitive online examination portal, stock management systems, human resource management systems, and so many.
Здесь перечисляют места, где они работают в этих для вузов, например, данные о студентах, данные об экзаменах, о профессорах и обратная связь со стороны студентов, как проводить экзамены онлайн, ну, тому подобное.
Next slide. And this company is located in Kolkata, Taliganj area, and we are working successfully last 7 years, and full support the IT solutions, any kind of IT solutions, domain hosting also, provide the domain hosting also.
Фирма существует уже 7 лет, находится на южной части города Калькутты, обеспечивает разными IT-сервисами.
Thank you, Dr. Monojit Roy, Principal of Barakpur Rashtra College and Directors of Russia, and my organizations also.
Ну, благодарю организаторов и, конечно, делегацию российскую.
One thing I would like to mention that we are taking online classes as per our existing class routine during the COVID pandemic period, and the software we are using not Zoom, not Google Classroom, but our own software developed by Right Brain Technology. Using the software is VRSNC Live. You will find it in our website. We are taking regular classes through it, and end of the day I am getting the report which students attended the classes and which teacher taking classes with the time period also. And we are running our classes as per existing class routine.
Директор колледжа добавил, что во время закрытия из-за коронавируса, когда занятия лицом к лицу запрещено, все занятия происходят онлайн. И их колледж, они не используются ни такими программами, как Zoom или Google Meet. Они используются программой, которые развивала именно эта фирма Right Brains Technology. Программа отличная, потому что директор может следить и точно знает, сколько учащихся присутствует и кого нет, какие профессора работают на данный какой-то день, любой день. И директор говорит, что хотя занятия сейчас идут онлайн, все равно ничего не менялось. Если бы это было нормальное занятие, то же самое расписание продолжается благодаря этой программе, которую развивал Right Brains Technology.
Thank you very much, Mr. Rajiv Mukherjee. And now we'd like to move to the tourism sector again, and we'll be having with us Mr. Soumitra Devnath, the proprietor of Unit Tourism. Mr. Soumitra Devnath, over to you. Your screen has been shared.
please unmute. The sound is not coming.
Sir, kindly send a message in chat section. He'll see to unmute.
No, it's okay. You are audible now. You are audible now.
Yes, please start.
You are muted again. You are not audible, sir.
Unique Tourism, representative of Unique Tourism, please unmute yourself. Yes, please start.
I think he has some bandwidth issues.
Yes.
He has some bandwidth issues. I think if he can put his video off and then speak, I think your bandwidth problem may get solved. Yeah. Please try once.
So should we go over to the next presenter right now? Sir, please unmute yourself. Sir, please unmute yourself. Principal, sir, please unmute yourself.
Yes. Mr. Motindra Bhattacharya will give brief presentation.
Okay.
We are sharing the PowerPoint.
Yes.
This is about unique tourism?
Yes, sir. It's about unique tourism.
We are sharing the screen of their PowerPoint.
Yes, I can see. Так, друзья из России, теперь мы представляем вам фирму, которая называется Unique Tourism. Владельца зовут господин Саумитра Дебнат. Это, опять же, фирма из города Калькутты. May I go to the next slide, please?
Yes. Yeah, the next slide is there, sir.
Фирма Unique Tourism опять работает в основном с школами и вузами. Хотя корпоративными фирмами тоже работают они организуют еще и альпинистские туры какие-то и помогают забронированию гостиниц, предоставляют информацию по туризму. И на почве религии тоже, на точки, которые славятся именно какими-то религиозными историческими местами, они организуют такие туры тоже. По всей Индии они могут организовать туры. Они стремятся работать по всему миру, открыть еще более филиалов и обучать людей об туризме, который бы не разрушал, помогал сохранить экологию. они ищут и партнеров для туризма и для обеспечения продуктов питания. Они работают с государственными учреждениями, помогают государственным учреждениям организовать туризм, разные туры. У них еще, они обучают молодых специалистов в области туризма и в области изготовления еды органическим способом. Спасибо. Yeah, that's it, sir, for ecotourism.
Thank you, Mr. Bhattacharjee. Now it is turn from Instasol Transcontinental LLP. It's my pleasure to invite Mr. Atin Banerjee. Mr. Banerjee, please unmute yourself.
Hello, am I audible now, sir?
Yes, but not visible.
My PowerPoint?
Yeah, we are sharing it. We are sharing it. Just a minute. Yes. We have shared. Mr. Banerjee?
Yeah.
We have shared it.
Okay. Good evening, everyone. Before I start, I would like to convey my greetings to all the eminent academicians and delegates from Russia and India. Instasol Transcontinental LLP is a company involved in training and consultancy for last 5 years. It is situated in Kolkata, the city of joy. As said, it has 2 departments and companies which is focuses on 2 different areas. Institute of Professional Excellence looks after the training part, whereas Careers 21 looks after the consultancy part. Under IP, we conduct training of Microsoft product like Word, Excel, PowerPoint, Access, digital marketing training like how to develop web page, affiliate marketing, email marketing, SEO, etc. Soft skill training, personality development, improving communication skills, building positive attitudes, like that. Life skill training, how to lead healthy life, stress management, relationship development, etc. Safety and security training for corporate, like first aid, firefighting, now how to maintain safety under COVID-19. Corporate training, it is a customized training as per the requirement of the client, like customer handling, telecalling, handling customer grievances. Under Careers 21, we used to conduct psychometric test, or you can say assessment, for the school and college students, followed by career counseling, so that they can choose the right career according to their skills. We also organize career fair for the school and college students, where they can talk to the eminent educationists and take admission to their dream colleges. If colleges from Russia, they want to come to India and they want consultancy from us, the career fair, we can organize for them. The students can go to students. Hello, sir, can I start from the beginning?
Yeah, no.
Okay. So we also organize career fair. So Russian company, Russian institutes who wants to come to India and they want the students from our country, they can come to us for the consultancy. So I would like to thanks Dr. Monojit Rai for inviting me in this wonderful
web conference. And if anyone wants to contact me, my phone number is 98306-52513, or anyone can contact Dr. Monojit Ray for the career fair or for the consultancy matter.
Sir, we have shared your PPT in chat.
Okay, okay.
We had shared all the PPTs in chat.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much, Mr. Atin Banerjee, for the wonderful presentation. And now I'd like to request Mr. Harsh Khemka from Educative, who is in the skill development and test preparation section, to bring up his presentation.
Mr. Harsh Khemka is from Assam.
Yeah, he is from Assam, India.
Yeah. Okay, so good evening to all the Russian and Indian delegates. Well, I'm representing an organization called Educative. We are a team of around 350 employees. And many of us are from IITs and IIMs. I myself have an IIM Ahmedabad background. We are operating in different domains relating to education and training. In fact, currently we are undertaking skill development in agriculture, horticulture, retail, IT, healthcare in more than 270 locations in Assam. So we skill around 1 lakh candidates every year. We are also implementing a new concept called STEM. That is integration of science, technology, engineering, and mathematics together, and integrating the whole thing, and of offering education to college and school candidates. We have started training on robotics and artificial intelligence in different colleges in Assam. We have been empaneled by government of Ministry of Women and Child to undertake various trainings for them too. Some prestigious government agencies like Reserve Bank of India, LIC, RUSA, I'm sure many of us would be aware of RUSA, Rashtriya Uttara Shiksha Abhiyan, has empaneled us. Besides Life Insurance Corporation, many more, Samagra Shiksha. So we undertake a lot of training and content development assignments of different domains. Currently, we're very active in robotics, artificial intelligence, those kind of training. I'm looking at through this platform, I would extend my request for collaborating in training related training, and of course content development in relation to agriculture, science and technology, especially robotics and artificial intelligence. So I would personally be getting in touch with the university too, and if possible, we can collaborate for teachers training and for content development and other domain areas. So that's it. I would like to conclude, and I would thank Dr. Manojit for inviting and giving Educative this platform. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Khemka, for the brief presentation, and I'm sure it was brief, but it was highly informative, and we are very much aware of your range of activities right now. And the last but one speaker would be Mr. Jitendra Rawat, the marketing manager of Essence Outfit India. He is from New Delhi. Over to Mr. Jitendra Rawat from Essence Outfit India Private Limited. Mr. Rawat, you are here? Yeah. You are audible.
Yeah, hi sir. Good evening, guys. Basically, I am Pankaj Rawat, not Jitendra Rawat. So basically, on the behalf of Essence Outfit India Private Limited, basically we are manufacturer, exporter, and wholesaler and trader of ladies' western wear. So basically, we are exporting our product in few countries, as well as we started our journey in 2017. And we are basically manufacturing the large scale products, as like we are manufacturing ladies' western wear, plazo and all. Next slide, please. So these are our registered office and our factory address, which is mentioned on our slides. Next slide, please. So here I am the director, and one of the second director, the Nidhi Rawat. Next slide, please. So our product line. So basically, we are manufacturing two kinds of things: bottom wear, Western bottom wear, and Western upper wear, as like leggings, jogging shorts, lower jeans, ladies pants, etc. As well as we are manufacturing tops, as well as like crop top, midi dresses, jumpsuit, rompers, and so on. So we basically focused on the export market. Here we are, exporting our product in Mauritius, Malaysia, Canada, Dubai, and we are focusing on Russia as well as. So here we have focused on the product line which we have. Next slide, please. So we have started our new venture. The name is Essence Herbal India. Basically, we have situated two plants. The first plant is in Bhagauti, Chakutia. It's basically based on Uttarakhand. Here we are manufacturing nettle leaves from nettle tea from nettle leaves, and the second plant is in Nagar, which is based on especially Podi Gadwal, Uttarakhand. So basically, especially if you are talking about the nettle leaves, it's very good for our immunity and for our health, especially. And we are especially focused on especially the employment of Uttarakhand. So we basically focused on the on this aspect. So we are increasing the things as well as. Next slide, please. So here we are manufacturing 100% natural and caffeine-free tea. It contains lots of vitamins. It contains lots of nutrients, and so on. Next slide, please. Thanks. So here we have the last the description, and we basically focused on the exporting business as well as we are capturing our business in especially in all over India basis, pan India basis. So thank you so much.
Okay. Thank you very much, Mr. Pankaj. That was indeed a good presentation, and it's nice to see that you have shifted to the herbal section as well. Yeah. That is the talk of the day, in fact. Okay. So now we will be moving on to Mr. Shomrat Maulik, the last presenter among the Indian industrialists and businessmen on behalf of EcoSavior Foundation. He is from Kolkata.
Yep.
Mr. Shomrat Maulik, please.
Yeah. Am I audible?
Yeah, you are perfectly audible, sir.
Okay. Thank you very much, and heartiest regards to all delegates today. And I'll take just 3 minutes, last but not the least. Basically, I'm from Kolkata, and I was typically a corporate person, but before 4 years, I left my job, and now I started cycling. Cycling means biking, okay, but why? Because throughout my last 26 years of my traveling life, what I observed, especially for the Indian rivers, we are facing huge challenges regarding especially the Ganges, the Gangetic plain. So in last two years, I traveled more than 11,200 kilometers by my solo cycling expedition, and I covered 21 states of India as well as 31 districts of Bangladesh. I covered till date around 250 plus rivers in India and around 100 rivers in Bangladesh. So what I observed actually, the pollution, river pollution, conservation of water is now becoming a challenge worldwide, not only in India, in Bangladesh only, not in within the Indian subcontinent. So in Volga, the mighty Volga, which is the longest and largest river in Europe, and the Ganges, the sacred river, is the largest river in our Indian subcontinent, facing the same problem. So I have mentioned few points like the pollution, the root cause for the pollution of our rivers is urbanization, industries, agricultural waste, religious and social practices, and dams. Same thing applies and goes to river Volga. So in within my 11,200 kilometers experience, I have jotted down all these root causes and have analyzed, and finally I have I have prepared myself for going beyond my Indian subcontinent. So that's why we established EcoSaver Foundation. Now we are working on mainly 2 points. Number one is the mass awareness program throughout the India and as well as Bangladesh. And we are focusing on the kindergarten schools, number one. And number two, we are now into fog water harvesting technology, which is very much new in our India. So I'd like to request everybody, especially the Russian delegates, if you have some kind of technology transfer for conservation of water, please do it for sake of the world. And number three is now I'm going to Mongolia to cross Gobi Desert, unaided and unsupported expedition. I'll start hopefully by August or September of this year, just to learn the best practices of nomads, the last nomads of, and they basically Gobi is the typical cold desert. The temperature goes even 50 degree, almost 50 degrees in summer, and in winter it comes down around -50. But nomads, they are especially, I don't know how, but they know how to conserve water based by extreme temperature. Yeah, hello? Prevails, okay. So that's why my first motto is to learn that technique from Mongolian nomad, and which can be used in our semi-deserted part of our India, of our country. So Russia is always our friend, and definitely love from the city of Rabindranath Tagore to Russia, Kostomo, and definitely the city situated at the confluence and where Volga is, prominently flows its water. So if I'm planning in 2021, I'm planning to go Russia, and across Russia I would like to cycle, and I want to learn the best practices regarding the water conservation and river conservation from Russian people. And definitely I will exchange my concepts, my learnings, which actually Indians we follow for the last 1,000 years, because we consider Ganga and other rivers as our mother. So definitely it will be an exchange process. And the another part is the responsible tourism. Responsible tourism, it doesn't mean that we can exchange only our culture, but as well as we can exchange our best practices to keep nature clean, and definitely the learning from our 1,000 years or 2,000 years back, our civilization which prevails in Bangladesh, Pakistan, and India, we can share with Russia also. So in a nutshell, EcoSaver Foundation is now working for fog water, which actually have learned from other countries of our world. And definitely, I hope that shortly I can travel to Russia, and probably I'll start from Kosovo only. And that will be an opportunity for us, and we can exchange our best practices, and definitely we can keep our world green and blue more and more. Thank you very much.
Yeah, hello.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was nice to hear to you, though last but not the least.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. It was a nice discussion. And it is time to wind up, actually.
Yes.
And I'd like to inform that one of our guests, Dr. Ramaprasad Bhattacharya, the joint DPI of Government of West Bengal, his mother-in-law is ill, so he couldn't turn up, but he has extended all his warm wishes to us. And thanks again to Mr. Shomrat Maulik. I'm sure we will be getting back to you. And now it is time to wind up the total conference, which has been going for the last 3 hours. I'd like to request Dr. Shutopa Ghosh Dostidar, the coordinator of the internal quality assurance cell of our college, to provide the vote of thanks to the Russian and the Indian delegates. Dr. Shutopa Ghosh Dostidar.
Request Mr. Gotindra Banerjee to translate
the vote of thanks message. Yeah.
Господа, сейчас Ее зовут Сутапа Гош Дастидар, она работник колледжа, будет благодарить всех учащихся. Yes, madam.
Yes, thank you so much. COVID-19 has compelled us to shift to digital mode of connectivity, and we are transcending boundaries.
Благодаря как раз...
The video is not working, I believe. Is the video working?
The video is not working, but you can continue, ma'am.
We can hear you. Yeah.
We can hear you. We can hear you.
Okay.
Благодаря этому кризису из коронавируса мы как раз сейчас связываем друг с другом с помощью цифровой техники и
Ma'am, you are audible. You are perfectly audible. Please continue.
Okay. Today we have had a wonderful web meet encompassing Kolkata, West Bengal, Kostroma, Russia, and Dehradun, Uttarakhand. We have received wonderful insights on scope for joint ventures in varied fields involving multiple perspectives.
И благодаря этой цифровой технологии мы сейчас как бы определяем и мы победим границы между стран. Например, благодаря сегодняшнему видеоконференцию, которая соединила города Калькутта и Дехрадун в Индии и Кострома в России, мы получили уникальные взгляды на возможности совместного предприятия и совместной работы в разных областях.
It has opened up opportunities towards educational modes, and we have been virtually introduced to Kostroma, a wonderful riverside city in Western Russia, having a rich historical tradition.
И конференция открыла наши глаза на возможности работать в области высшего образования. И сегодня мы знаем город Кострому, какая она красивая, находящаяся на берегу Волги.
We look forward to an all-encompassive link-up with Kostroma in the days to come.
В ближайшем будущем мы надеемся иметь более тесные связи с Костромой.
I feel highly elated to speak in this Thanksgiving session. I thank all the Russian delegates and Indian participants here. I feel extremely proud to extend my gratitude towards from behalf of my institution. I would like to thank Professor Principal Monojit Rai for organizing this webnet and also for letting me speak in this Thanksgiving session. I would like to thank also with the heartiest feelings from my heart, Mr. Alexander Vispanov, Director, Department of Economic Development of Kostroma Region, Russia, Mr. Valentin Orlov, President, Kostroma Chamber of Commerce and Industry, respected Professor Normov Alexander Rudolphish, Rector, Kostroma State University, respected Professor Alexander Magnitsky, Kostroma State University, respected Professor Sergei Kuspanov, Director of Institute of Mathematics and Natural Sciences, Kostroma State University, Russia, respected Professor Greshukin Alexander Pavlovich, Kostroma State University, respected Mrs. Natalia Mikoletskaya, Director, State Organization Business Center of Kostroma Region, respected Mr. Igor Yevgenievich Isakov, Principal, Export Support Center of Kostroma Region, respected Mr. Rasadin Vasily Nikolavich, Chief Executive Organization Business Center of Kostroma Region, respected Mr. Dmitry Alexandrovich Belozarov, Head of the Marketing Department, Bius Chemical Plant, respected Mr. Mikhail Kiselev, Principal, NCOPK Limited, respected Mr. Joseph Itkin, Executive Director, Exactro, respected Mrs. Tatiana Kuznetsova, General Director, Hotel Ekaterina, respected Elena Shakeva, Director, Ya Hotel, respected Svetlana Stepkina, Director, Grand Hotel, Aristocrat, Mrs. Natalia Gorskaya, Director, Park Hotel, Mr. Sergey Ivanov, Director, Department of Agricultural Complexes, Kostroma Region, respected Mr. Andrei Karmenkishkov, Representative Information Technology, respected Professor Vinay Anand Borai, Principal, Sri Guru Ram Rai PG College, Dehradun. Thank you for your wonderful presentation, sir, of the Kostroma region. Dr. Ramprasad Bhattacharya, JDPI, Government of West Bengal, Sri Dev Roy Chaudhary, President Governing Body, Barakpur Rashtraguru Surendranath College, Shamrat Sanal from Himalayan Hospital and Tourism Development Network. I do revere everybody here, and I would prefer to speak directly of the names. I would like to say respectable for all of them altogether. Shauna Ghosh, INAG, the driving process optimization, Siddhartha Shankar Sen, Electronics Limited, Amit Kothari, Anjanya Comtech Private Limited, Arjun Basurai, Nature Mate, Nature Club. Saptoshi Bhattacharya, Porjata Guru Tours and Travels, Rajiv Mukherjee, Ride Bench Technology, Shamrat Maulik, Eco Savior Foundation, Jitendra, I think there has been a mistake in the name, Rawat Essence Outfit India Private Limited, Harsh Kemka, Educators, Otin Banerjee, Instansol, Transcontinental, LLP, Shomitra Devnath, Unique Tourism. With this, I thank everybody here, and especially our interpreter, Brotindra Bhattacharya, who have been highly instrumental, and also the interpreters on the Russian side. I look forward to further meets like this. Thank you. This is Shudha Pakos-Dostidar, IQSC Coordinator, Barakpur Rashtraguru Surendranath College. Thank you, everybody.
Okay. So with that, we are ending this seminar and looking forward for more conversations in future. Thank you, everyone.
Thanks to all.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Спасибо большое, благодарю. Всего доброго.
क्या करेंगे हमको